You know our trophy like... Who let that terrible fisherman from last time out? I did. I let myself out. I don't know what the deal with YouTube is lately, but it takes like 40 seconds for a stream to actually show up when I hit go live, so hopefully there isn't a horrible delay. But, we're just gonna buzz around and do a little fishing out here on Africa. I figured, why not? Oh god. What's up, UGA? Remember the good old days when he posted regularly? Who, me? What's going on, Richard? Are these things fast, by the way? Not too bad. So there's a spot that we gotta try to take this later, but we're not gonna do that immediately. We'll just buzz around and try to catch some stuff. I want to try to go to places we haven't actually been yet. I don't know if we can get up this river, but we're gonna try. We'll probably do some fishing at the mouth, and we're just gonna see what happens. Slow like your brain? Wow. What's up, Chaotic? The fishing public. Are you the counterpart to the hunting public? Meals from SRP here. What's going on, dude? That was a fun time last night getting to run around that map. I was I don't know if I said in the chat or not. I was using revolvers for a fun video tomorrow. Between you and I won't say what it was, but I think we ended up with 3 level 5s of that one species. It's just ridiculous. Love those little boats that would sink instantly with all that water. Oh, if the water to fill up the boat, probably. What's up, Server Slayer? Hey, Silver, what's going on? What are you trying to catch? I mean, big tigerfish and big sharp-toothed catfish would be my main target, but we had a number of pretty nice largemouth yellowfish. Those are pretty cool. We're just gonna kind of see what we can hook into, or nothing, you know, that happens too. Tell Shadow or see her tomorrow. She's chilling on my lap right now. What's up, Gaming Salamander? We could catch one fish to get us going. We might... Oh, what was that? That's one of them, There's such a weird name. Kerper, is it? Crazy server. Wish I could have gotten to see the elk/bear drink zone. Yeah, it was unfortunate that guy, he went AFK and just left us stranded at, like, whatever it was. 2300 or something? Doing diamond painting coasters. Always need new coasters for my coffee. Fair enough. So I think those things will hit a spinnerbait. And I kind of like them. This is a neat little spot. Too bad you can't go third person for... that didn't work. For this view, because this feels like a perfect little place to take like a John boat. Did I cast onto the land? I did. What's up, RedneckJay? I don't think those alerts like to come through for whatever reason. YouTube doesn't like membership renewals through the alerts. 59 months. You are 1 away from the big quintuple 12. That is a word. I haven't been watching lately, been busy with the Air Force. No worries. And, well, thank you for your service. I appreciate you stopping in, man. How are things going? Are there fisheries? I saw something mentioned about it. I'm assuming, like, there's things in this early access, like, regarding story missions and, collectibles that we're not supposed to show. I don't know if those have anything to do with it. I'm sure I can show you where they are. Like these little thingies. Or maybe it's just these ones. I think both. Those are some sort of fisheries. I haven't messed with them, though. I really got no clue if they have anything to do with the story whatsoever, but yeah, that's what would be the fisheries on the map. You are currently IRL fishing beast within. Am I reading that right? What's up, David? Floating fish? Maybe they don't hit this. Because we literally just brought that right past him. Alright. We will solve this. I need to get another good fishing rod. Maybe we'll do that today. Really what I need is another reel, but, you know. Honestly, we'll just do something small. I just want to catch them. Think they hit bloodworms? Literally, I want to catch a fish from here, because I like this spot, and then we'll move. Bring this in a little bit. Why can't I see it? What? Did I use the wrong rod? Yup. Way different area than PA, I can imagine. That I totally believe. Alright, now that we got the right thing. Let's see. Do they hit that? I think it's one of these. Yes, they will. Surely he will arrive and solve our lack of fish. There we are. Just in time. Want to see a great number? Is it 12? They look nice. Just cool little fish. Alright. We're on the board. Now we can move. 1 1/4 pounds. 69.9999. Looks like a Call the Wild score. Excited for the new update? I'm actually... Whoa, boy, did these things maneuver. I'm actually really looking forward to getting to mess around with this. I think it's going to be quite fun. The catfish are, like, quite enjoyable to go after. I had a really good time doing that yesterday. That will be one of the things we do. I guess I've been here. I'm so confused about the fast travel locations. Let me jump out here. Like, if I go up here, is there a trailhead or something? Like, there's such a lack of fast travel locations that I have unlocked, and it's really hard to get around the map. Epic Steels, thanks for becoming a Shusty. Welcome back, by the way. I do believe you were in here yesterday. Streaming until a diamond? Yeah, you know me. I catch diamonds all the time. I can definitely do that. Oh, boy. You guys think that boat can survive? We're about to find out. Official, don't am I saying that right? What's up? It's probably not my place to completely, you know, speak for everybody, Landon, but I think there was accidentally some stuff in said videos that wasn't supposed to be shown during early access. Alright. Here we go. Why can't I turn right now? There we go. Wait. I think we can get out of this. I think. If we do really... Hold on. I don't know if I can get by these rocks, though. Wait, maybe? I think I should have gone down the other one. I don't think there's supposed to be a boat in this body of water, to be 100% honest. Look at this little guy. He's just super maneuverable. Alright, we're going to stop at some point and get a line in the water, because I'm definitely going to get stuck. I'm going to spin this around, though. You are a gamer. I am one of the gamers of all time. What I should do, probably, is turn on, like, boat assist, because it'll make you go slow when you're next to stuff. Nobody needs that. Okay. let's try to catch something from here. Surely gonna have to run with a spinnerbait. Who knows what's in here? Who knows if there's anything in here? Perfect. That it was. Try to catch your streams when I can. Hope you catch some big males. Fingers crossed. If we can survive long enough to do it, that would be fantastic. Back it up, Terry. What's up, Adman? You're good. You're good. You're good. Compared to, I think we can get that thing down over the spot where we were yesterday. Problem is we can't fast travel there either, so it'll be a while. So, if we were to put a... I heard a fish. Can we catch one like this? Wish I knew where that fish was. I'll just sort of see if we can get one out of there. Plot twist, boat is so large no fish can fit. We're taking up the entire boat. What's up, Travis? You've missed one fish thus far. We're participating in some interesting maneuvers by taking our boat down over a waterfall. Mostly because I don't have any fast travels unlocked. The line just moved. Now, was that the water, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, yeah. Interesting fishing techniques, to say the least. The fish that were there all got killed by the boat. I mean, there had to be one heck of a shockwave going through the water when we hit. Excited for the Jeep storage? I think I have enough, like, tokens on Golden Ridge, maybe, to unlock another tackle box expansion. I gotta do that, and I gotta learn to bring a Jeep more places because of that. Why are we looking at that? To look at the bottom right when something moves? Just because it's realistic. Would you rather look at it like this? There's a reason they added that, okay? What's up, Koji? Can you maybe show the species for Africa? We're just sitting here. I can certainly do that. Might as well go through them. We'll hear a ringing if we're getting a hit. So, as far as new ones, spotted bass. We gotta try to target those more today. Why are they called spotted bass? Because I don't really see spots, in all honesty. Those are old grass carp, kind of like these guys. African sharp-tooth catfish. I think those are the biggest ones on the map. A couple of, Lebeau, I think somebody said they're pronounced. Red nose and purple. Got a whole bunch of kerpers, red breast, canary, which are tiny, and blue. Got African mottled eel, moggle, cool ones, African tigerfish, and then yellowfish, both largemouth and smallmouth. Alright, they don't like me here. Onwards and upwards. What's up, J-Tech? I'm in a really good spot. I have found myself here with extremely excellent boat captaining. Captaining? I can't say that word. I think this is the other road. We're not getting any further. This kind of leads to the same place that we already were. Oh, I meant to go that way. That's fine. There's tigerfish up here. We'll try to get them. The bottom half white scales look like spots. Could you see that in the model, or do I have to catch one to do that? Captaining, something like that. Imagine them adding that huge lure with multiple hooks on it. It's been going around Facebook and TikTok. I have not seen it. I'm assuming that's like a musky lure or something, though. The model. Yeah, I'll have to... I know where I caught one. We'll have to go and try to catch some more of them. I won't do nothing but spend an hour fishing for tigerfish this time. Frogs are amazing for bass, if you didn't know. I did indeed. I typically use poppers and stuff, just because I like them better, but the frogs do really well. I think I caught my diamond on a frog. It's like the one diamond I have in the last year. Spotted bass are a subspecies of largemouth and maxed out at 11 pounds, about half the size of a largemouth. That'll be interesting because diamond largemouths over on Golden Ridge are approximately, what, 8-9 pounds? Wonder how big the spotteds will get then. I had a bronze at maybe 2.5, so 11 seems reasonable then. Alright, I changed my mind. I don't want to run all the way up this. Let's go catch a spotted bass. That was... here? I wish it told me. But we'll take the Jeep. We'll click the correct thing and take the Jeep. Where on the first map can I get a legendary? So the locations of the legendaries change weekly. I think it's on Wednesdays. Or Wednesday night into Thursday, maybe. Spider, thank you for subscribing, by the way. If you're in the Angler Discord, the locations typically get posted. That's the best place to pay attention for it. If you happen to play on Steam, the Steam forums sometimes post them, but the Discord's far and away the best spot. Working on a Saturday. That is no fun. Off work and a live stream. What a great end of my day. Well, I'm glad work is over. I wish there was... well, that's sort of thematic, right, with the flames? We'll go with that. I had some DLC codes that I hadn't installed, so thus the new boats and stuff today. Alright. Yeah, we'll just go straight to this. Why not? I'm a better driver than a captain or whatever I was saying earlier. Where can I find your Discord? If somebody can do ! Discord, that'll get you there. There it is. I think I heard from other creators that it's in the description of the spotted bass. It says something about 5.2 kg. That would be about 11 pounds, right? Almost dead on, huh? 2.2. Yeah, almost exactly 11 pounds. So that should probably be around the max. I mathed so hard right there. Captainer. I'm really captaining was what I wanted to say. I don't know why that was so hard. My brain just wasn't having it. When's the stream gonna end? We just started, so it'll probably be a while. I would say at 9 p.m. at the very earliest. Could be a decent bit later than that. So what if... Is there a boat launch here? I think so. Whoa, don't go in the water. Yeah, I have that thing picked up, so this was the spotted bass one. What if we just took a boat and tried to catch spotted bass out here? That one looks kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. I want that orange one, though. Lightning fast. I don't see much of a difference in speed, so we're gonna take that one. I don't like... Ooh, boy. I don't like that they spawn a little bit away from the dock. Your driving is worse than mine? At least I got in my own vehicle, okay? When's the next Whale Hunters stream? Why are we bobbing back and forth like this? Is it just gonna keep doing that? Hang on. Maybe it's because of the boat. Well, that won't be annoying. Anyway. I'm not sure when the next stream's gonna be, but if you didn't catch it, I had a video on it earlier today, actually. Boat motion? Just feels like a little much. Thank goodness you started the stream. My fiance has had the Walking Dead on all day. Not a fan, huh? I'm not really either. What is that? Is it a decent bass? Looks big. It's a smallie, though. It's not even that big, 2.7 pounds. I swear the model in the water looked enormous. They look better than largemouth, though. The largemouth on Golden Ridge look like, at least in certain lighting, like they're encased in, what's that stuff that you put on, like, antlers to make them shine? I can't think of the word. Travis, thank you for subscribing. I missed the first thing and it goes away forever because it doesn't show me in my alerts, but welcome, guys. Did I miss anything? Nothing special. 5 frog? I have a 6 frog. It's the only thing I have on me. It'll get the job done. What can the new map on Call the Wild be? Do you have any guess? Well, Jaxy said something about his reaction was like, no way we're getting those? So there's got to be some kind of special species on it. Is that coming to hit that or just swimming by? Swimming by, I guess. I'm not sure what sort of special species would get that kind of reaction. Probably not my Greenland idea, that's all I know. What's up, Artem? So this is for Hunga 2.0 everyone was hyped about? Yeah, definitely. Tiger in an Asia map? I mean, tigers would probably get the no way response, but those aren't hunted that I'm aware of. Hey, Sweetness. Epics, thank you for the super chat, by the way. I've been wondering, do you have any diamonds in this game? If so, which ones? So I caught, like, admittedly they were sort of bugged, but I caught, like, 25 diamond golden trout. When they came out, I got a whole bunch of those. As far as, like, actual diamonds that weren't bugged, I'm pretty sure it's just rainbow trout and largemouth bass. I don't think I have any other ones. I'm saying that, like, when I've gone on, I'm going at 1 time speed. When I've gone on the handbook thingy in Golden Ridge, and I go through it, I feel like I see more diamond rank, like, personal best than I expect there to be. So maybe I have one or two others that I'm not remembering, but yeah, I think golden trout, rainbow, and largemouth. Maybe, I don't know, maybe one of the other, like, trout species or something? What's up, Devin? Oh, there we go. I have a question and it's not going to the next one. I have a question that's not going to the next one. That makes more sense. I guess my question would be, what quest? Is there anything that, spotteds hit that smallies won't? I bet not. Not enough diamond fish? I have zero patience. Like, I don't like to sit in the same spot, which is, from what I see when you play, the proper way to do it is sit in the same spot for a long time. Catch all the small ones and get the big one to hit, kind of. Eggs for... There's so many, though. Like, I'm not going to be able to remember them all. Yeah, never mind. I have a size 5 popper, don't I? It might eliminate some of the smalls. Jump to the back of the boat. Have you tried fishing by that bridge? Which bridge? That one on my right? I have not fished at this lake very much. So probably if you're talking about anything you can actually see here, the answer is no. What is that? The tigerfish. I didn't realize they were in here. Ooh. I like this. Now we have a good spot because I can catch spotted bass, which I want, and these guys. 9-pounder. I found my new favorite spot. Think they like redworm more than smallmouths do? Can give that a try. It's 130 feet deep here, so I'd have to go with a float rig, probably. The bigger bridge behind you? Probably not. I missed your first... I'm going to scroll up and find the first thing you said there, JTech. Because I'll probably be... I'll be reminded of something that I want to talk about with that. That is in reference to the Meat Hunter video that came out today, which was supposed to come out yesterday. However, internet being as it was on Thursday, I didn't get the video out on time. Oh. Bass, I think. Might have been a spotted. Let me find that. Oh, absolute respect to Kyla for not taking a shot she isn't comfortable with. Yeah, she's, probably more than any new hunter I've ever known. She's really big on, like, making sure she's comfortable and, confident in the shot. Jenny, thank you for subscribing, by the way. Welcome, welcome. Are the legendary fish on release for Africa, or are they coming out later? I think later. When I think back to, Spain, there weren't legendaries on release. Also, when you go to the map, at least here in the early access thing, and I've been told specifically, like, this is not the release build, so we can't take anything for granted necessarily, but I've been told that when the drag's doing that, it's gotta be a decent tigerfish. I have been told this is not the same build, so maybe there's legendaries, but when you go to the map selection screen, it doesn't say anything about there being legendary fish, and it does on the other maps. There's literally zero way this isn't our biggest tigerfish. Classic scarred you? Looks like we're gonna have time for me to tell this story as this tiger's just running away with our... I mean, like, I can go up, but the... Whoa, look at that. The tension goes so high. It freaks me out. I don't like seeing it go into that dark red. So anyway, the first time Kyla ever played Classic, she was at my apartment. We made her a Steam account. Same... Well, did we make her a whole Steam account? I guess we did. Same Steam account she still currently has to this day. And she played Classic, and, like, just the specific effort to not spine shot a deer because she had seen me do it and they, like, lay there and look at you in Classic. It just... It made me laugh at the time, but now I see that translate into how she hunts in real life, like, not taking a shot unless she's fully comfortable. The red is scary, it is. Hey, sounds good, gaming salamander. Level 10, catch a bronze rank smallmouth bass story quest. Okay, I have not done a lot of the story quests, to be fair. Do you need to catch it in a specific location? My best guess would be like, you gotta be right on that location sometimes. What's that with, Stormmaster? Hey, Mr. Biffin. Any new rods, reels, lures with the Africa map? I didn't see anything in the store, at least. That doesn't mean there aren't, like, earnable ones, because I think there was one on Norway. There may have been one on Spain. I'll be honest, I didn't play Spain very much. But, yeah, I went through in the store, and I didn't see anything, at least that I didn't recognize. There's also a chance there was a new one and I didn't realize it. Like the species lineup on this map, that is a nice one. There's such a great combination. Like, there's these tigerfish that are, I would say, like, the sort of the parallel of, say, tiger muskie or pike over on Golden Ridge. Like, they're your big aggressive fish. You've got the sharp-toothed catfish that are sort of like this map's lake trout. I think they're going to get even, well, actually, I know they're going to get even bigger based on what we've seen. Woo, buddy, don't do that. Like the carp and stuff, like, there's big fish everywhere. There's a lot of aggressive fish that hit lures, but you can also be very successful just using bait and, what do I want to say? Bottom fishing. Be a gold. I'd love a gold. Oh my god! Let's go! He's 30 pounds? Big male! That was pretty cool. On a popper. Just like it was meant to be. First ever diamond on Africa? It's gotta be one of the first ones. Of all people, me. Guy that can't catch any diamond fish in this game. I'm just gonna sit here and hold them for a while. I need a screenshot of this too. 33.02 pounds. That is so cool. It was a 3-minute fight. Nearly snapped the line a couple of times and we're just here telling stories. Who knew? I still think the model needs to be a little bigger. Maybe not like a lot, but they're not like super fat fish. They're fairly slender. Need like a good up close to the teeth too, then we'll let them go. I hate how like delayed my screenshots are. I can see that one got it. Alright, buddy. You're free. You made the stream already. Diamond tigerfish. That is so awesome. You can change your previous answer now. I can indeed, Epics. Thank you again for the super chat. I appreciate it, man. Running down location. Yeah, if anybody wants to see. Literally, I'm like barely off the Spotted Bass challenge board on the northwestmost lake. Hey, look at that, a diamond token. Show the map. Kyla's writing it down too because she has to outfish me. Making Jeremy Wade very proud. He caught one of them, right? Like a really big one in one of the episodes. I feel like I've certainly seen that thumbnail. Just gonna sit here and hold them for a while? That's what I do with diamonds, don't worry, is it? It's a rare moment for me, I'm not gonna lie. Screenshot saved. I might even have to make a little short of that. Saw another one over there too. So this is definitely my favorite spot. There's tigerfish, there's smallmouth bass, there's spotted bass. Yeah, there's definitely kerper here because I caught both redbreast and canary kerper while trying to do the spotted bass mission. What's up, King Patriot? What lure? Just a size 5 popper. The size is irrelevant, frankly, because you could catch like a 5-pound tigerfish on this. So I guess popper is all you really need to worry about. I'd imagine he would have also hit on like a size 1. Gonna get some wings? Nice. Got a Goliath tigerfish on the Congo River. Those like 80-something pounds? Imagine Goliath tigerfish being added. Have they? They did. Golden Ridge, they added a bunch of stuff. So I guess never say never on something like that getting added. Why have you awoken me from slumber again? Mel, I caught a diamond. I'm so good at this game. It was a diamond tigerfish, too. That thing would be like a legendary fish? Well, oh, hello. That would be the way to do it, huh? You just add a Goliath tiger as the legendary tiger? That's a smallmouth yellowfish. Wonder if there's largemouths in here. The very diamond he wanted. That is very Flantro type luck, isn't it? Like the Great One Moose all over again? Of course I missed it. I knew it was a nice fish because he was... It sounded a little bit like when you hook a legendary, like the drag was just screaming. But I don't catch diamonds, so I didn't expect it. Literally when I landed him, I was like, just please be a gold. Like, I thought it might be a silver. I see something coming over here. Not even 10 minutes ago? Probably not 5. Oh, dropping a couple of frames. That was a little scary. 33 pound? Yeah, 33.02 I think he was. Gonna drop the bit rate just the tiniest bit so we're not dropping frames. Speaking of tiny, look at that thing. Baby fish. I was gonna say like the non-tip. Whoop, did I say that out loud? How could you? Where's my thing? Okay. Ooh, that would have made really bad quality if I did that number. We'll try that. Huge. What's up, King Patriot? Sure sounds like you're having a lovely time fishing up in Africa right now, so how many fish have you caught so far? Like, total number of fish? At least in this stream, we're probably like just at 10 or so. That's decent, too. Not huge, but decent. In total, I don't know how many we've caught overall, but we have caught every single species, all the new ones and stuff. Smally or spotty, because I didn't see the red eyes. I think that's a spotted bass. Nice. A little 5-pound silver, biggest one we've had so far. I need a silver from this spot. Where are these spots? Maybe I misunderstood what he meant by the bottom of the fish. Kind of on the top, I see it a little bit. I like him. Spin around to the sun. Get a quick little photo with him. Now we're gonna get a gold spotted as well. Sounds good, Kyle. Appreciate you hanging out. What else do they eat? Which? 4 mealworm faces all over again. Have you caught a catfish? Yeah, yesterday we caught a couple on stream. We are gonna go and target them some today too. They're like a nocturnal fish, but there's lakes on this map that are 300 feet deep, so I don't think you have to fish for them at night. I want to say this wasn't even my idea. Let me make that clear. I don't remember who told me in chat, but the thought is with it being that deep, you shouldn't have to worry about the time of day in those spots. But we got a 35-pound catfish, even though that diamond tigerfish is our highest rating. The sharp tooth by 2 pounds still is the biggest fish we've caught. Said stream till diamond it happened. Yeah, thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Grubbing out the African catfish. What else do they eat? I caught mine on a redworm, but seems like the catfish will hit most of the different baits for bottom fishing. We can go through it if you want to see it. Let me throw we'll even throw a bottom fishing rig out, because why not? We'll even throw a bottom fishing rig out if we use the right rod. I'll just chuck like... I mean, most things hit bloodworms, huh? That'd work. Just caught a diamond brown trout. There you go. Which map? What am I doing? Catfish. So yeah, our biggest was 35 1/3 pounds. They hit like liver, the pellets, worm, minnow, dog biscuits. They hit a spoon? Oh, I didn't even recognize they're aggressive. You'd need to be in a specific spot to get that to work realistically. Yeah, jerkbait. Then you got worm, cheese, eggs, hot dog, leeches, artificial corn, imitation dog biscuits, the wafters. Just about anything. Did somebody ask what size pooper, Kyla says. It was size 5. What's up, Pixel? Tell me all the spots in Pennsylvania where you and your friends like to go fishing and why. Please tell me about it. I'm not going to give you specifics, only because it's like a first come, first serve camping spot. But there's literally my favorite place in PA to fish is this little creek that runs into the Clarion River. I'll give you that much. That only has, well, it has one, like, drive-in campsite where you could use a tag-along, or you could probably get a small RV in there, and the rest are all primitive sites. But it's like such a peaceful little spot. And that's, of course, you take Kyla camping, your basically new girlfriend of like 3 months, and these 3 guys, just fish in the hole right by your camping site for 6 hours. That's less peaceful. Not like a specific scenario, just if that were to happen. Just hypothetically. Do the mottled eel go for any lures or jigs? It says they do. Listed on here, let's see. Swim bait, jerk bait. Thought there was another one. Spinner bait. I haven't had any luck with that yet. I caught all mine on, I think, the wafters. We only got like 3. Alright, bottom fishing, not successful. Let's go to one of the bridges. I don't want to leave my... You know what I should do is mark this spot. Should be like a big, intelligent lad. How do I do that? There we go. No. Get to use the diamond one for once. And then... Tigerfish. Alright, now we move. Just realized I spelled Papa wrong. Oh, this bridge. I have fished there. I caught... I think it was a yellowfish there. It's called... So it's like a big curving bridge. It's called Banana Bridge. Oh, nice spider. I've never actually gotten to fish here. I want to go for steelhead sometime. How do I say... Is it just you and Ash, maybe? What's going on, man? Getting my butt kicked by some nice Lyme's disease flare-up. That sounds horrible. My cousin has that. It, best I can tell, is in fact horrible. Seems almost impossible to avoid. Is it from ticks? Oh, Kyla just saw that she... Yeah, I think Shadow has, I don't know if it's Lyme's disease or like whatever the dog equivalent is, because, I mean, most of the deer ticks around here are dark colored, and she's got black fur, so they just blend in. You give her as much tick medicine and tick collars and stuff as you can, but down here, like in this creek bottom, there's so much wildlife, like whether it is all the deer that are down here, like there's coyotes everywhere. We have a pretty decent beaver population, muskrats. I mean, there's just probably, like, all told, hundreds if not thousands of animals in a pretty small space. Lots of animals means lots of ticks. They're just all over the place here. What's up, Ender? Here, Flinter got a dime. We caught a diamond tigerfish, dude. It was pretty darn cool. He was 33 pounds. I had no idea. Like, I knew he was big because my drag was screaming like when you hook a legendary, but I had no idea he was going to be a diamond. Quick funny story, my buddy was beating me down fishing with a green pumpkin wacky worm. I was out and he gave me one that was brown and I caught nothing. And then as a joke, can't catch one on poop. I've had very little success on any kind of, like, I don't know if is Wacky Worm like is that another, like, brand like Senko, or is Wacky Worm, like, say a Senko rigged Wacky rig? Anyway, I've had very little luck with any, like, imitation worms, other than my biggest bass I caught in West Virginia was on a Senko that was just on Will's brother's rod. Like, I didn't even bring fishing equipment, because we just went there to hunt. And then I shot a buck on the second day, and we're like, ah, what are we gonna do? We're gonna, go set Kyla up in a tree stand and go fishing all day. So that's what we did. Senko, okay. Tear up with pumpkin colors? Maybe I gotta try it. What is that, like? Sort of a whitish thing way down there, like between the pillars of the bridge? I'm going slow again. I'm gonna have to look and see if maybe there's something to fast travel. That's the one thing I'm struggling with on this map. I have no fast travel points and I can't go anywhere. Yeah, let's buzz up that way. There has to... Ooh, I keep forgetting how maneuverable these are. There has to be something there. I don't see something yet. What's up, Duke? Been good, man. We caught a diamond tigerfish, which was like literally my dream on this map, so I accomplished that on day 2. Can't complain about that. We're gonna probably pretty soon here go after some sharp-toothed catfish. Maybe like at the end of that hiking trail? We'll jump out and see. Like, I want to unlock fast travel places so I can jump around better and like just catch more fish, in all honesty. Always abandoning Kyla. I imagine I really can't remember, but I imagine we offered like for her to go fishing with us, but I also did buy her like a whatever the out-of-state license is, $130 or something for like 4 days, so might as well try. Love a good fishing game. Is this on Epic right now? I mean, where I'm currently playing is through Steam. This is an early access build for this map. The map does come out. You can see the pinned message up there on Tuesday. But it is actually free on Epic. So I would recommend going and grabbing the game if for no other reason you can get it free, so why wouldn't you? How long is the live stream going to be? I got no idea. It won't be like 6 hours or anything, but probably will end up going over 2. Might as well pick that up anyway. Really, Pixel? I don't get up that way too much anymore, but in the next couple of weeks I want to go up there to do a little camping before we get into the craze of turkey season and stuff. Whether or not that happens, we'll see, but that's my current plan. Got a location to that diamond tigerfish? Sure do. Marked it right there on the map, so if you zoom out, it's like the northwestmost lake, literally like probably 300 feet off the dock or something. So that looks like maybe something you could fast travel to. There's buildings over there. There we go. Point of interest. So at the very least we can buzz back here, but I'm going to take a boat across and see if there's like a trailhead or something there too. And of course we'll cast on the way. Orange boat, lucky boat. I'll never use another one. What if they combine the angler and Call of the Wild? I mean, if they wanted to do that, they would have done that from the start, though. All my hunting and fishing has taken place on the river or on the river hills. The only luck I've ever had fishing the Clarion itself was we did a float trip down it, I don't know, 12, 13 years ago, something like that. Caught a decent number of smallmouths, just literally with a topwater Rapala. Every other time I've tried to fish that river, I haven't caught a single thing. They don't like me there. What's going on in the Bing? There we go. Something out under the dock. Gonna be drinking, playing the angler. I might even participate in said stream. What is that? Yellowfish again, I think. For whatever reason, he doesn't like us. It's a better one. It's our biggest one, actually. Like, this is where I say the models are a little off. Like, that's a little small for a 10-pound fish. Fishing for a diamond rookie. Man, I want one because they're the only native trout species to PA. I spent a lot of time trying to get one. I haven't had the luck. Maybe the diamond tigerfish will inspire me to get back after it. I can't snap my line on that, can I? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure those pillars are safe from your line, or vice versa. Had to look up how to spell rambunctious. It's one of those words that doesn't look right even when you spell it correctly. Looks like that's another yellowfish. Kind of encouraging that first one was 10 pounds though. Like, I kind of feel we should cast in here a few more times just in case. I also feel like we should turn the boat to the side because of the way we gotta land these things. That's a largemouth though. Ooh. So like literally all my favorite fish are in this same body of water. Am I still in the same? It connects anyway. Close enough. Let's do one over on this side. Gotten 5 diamond cutthroats. I also do want a diamond cutthroat though. I just think they look cool. Who said you were invited to the stream with Kyla and me? Nobody. Mrs. Milebox said I could come along. What do you have to say about the Steelers signing Russ and letting Kenny Pickett go to the Eagles? Well, admittedly, it's still a net loss on the whole situation because they spent a first-round pick on him. But what they get back, like a third or a fourth or something? Like, I can't remember exactly what it was, but from the Steelers' perspective, given what Kenny currently is, and how little they gave up to get Justin Fields and Russ, they significantly upgraded their quarterback room. And if Kenny really did just say, like, no, I'm not competing with Russ for the job, I guess he can just go be a backup in Philly, but, like, his situation's not better. There's a better fish. I've talked myself into thinking Russ can be good this year. We'll see. They got a third? A third? How's he standing in the boat to fish? I have really strong knees. Got to pump this one. As a kid, only caught small catfish or suckers. Now my younger cousins are pulling 40-inch muskies in the same... Really? I didn't even know there were muskies in there. Maybe that's why I don't catch nothing. Maybe the muskies are where I fish and they've eaten all the fish that would bite on the small things I'm using. Oh, third round pick. Gotcha. Yeah, it was like a 3rd and 2/7 or something, I think. I think they maybe gave up. They got a 3rd, they gave up a 4th, and they also got 2/7. I think that's what it was. You're from Northeast PA, okay. I don't know if Mules is still in here. He was one of the people I ran into in Call the Wild multiplayer last night. We were talking about Steelers stuff there too. There's Pennsylvanians all over the place right now. Is there actually not a place you can see the total number of diamonds? I know you can see your best one in the handbook. I'm assuming this is a largemouth yellowfish. It almost has to be. Northwest PA, born and raised. Now you're probably even closer to me than if you're on the west side. Never mind, you told me where you are. PA in the house. Yep, Pixel also representing. We might have the highest state representation in the chat right now from PA. That's a nice fish. I wonder why we gotta land him on the, like, this side of the boat though. No. Scranton, alright. Come on. Literally almost had him 12 times. Somebody told me if you don't reel when you're doing this, it always works. Doesn't always work for me, but at least it seems to be better. That's not bad, 20 pounds. It's like literally almost dark. Like, that's kind of true. It's probably 1600. 1700. gets dark fast on this map, I find. Alright. Might go and try to catch some catfish. Let's see if there's a fast travel over here. I'm not slowing down, by the way. Being from Iowa in the middle of nowhere, hey, you're in the land of big deer, though, so nothing wrong with that. Nice. Now we're getting a little somewhere. We can actually move around the map a little bit. So the catfish that I want to go and try to catch, at least the place that we were having success, was down here. I don't have a fast travel location yet. I feel like there should be one here. I just didn't get one. Just looking like where might make sense. Because what I'd like to do, there's no boat thing there. What I'd like to do is maybe drive up to where there could be one. I just don't even have a guess of where to start, so I guess we'll go maybe from here. Wonder how many states are in the chat right now? I do know one way to find out. We can see everyone's representation. What's up, Jay? Is the game worth buying? First thing I would say, do you have an Epic Games account? Because I'm going to be honest, I don't use Epic Games, but it is free on Epic right now, so you can get it. I would say it's easily worth it if it's free. Nice. Depending if you're into fishing enough. Nice physics there. I would say it is at this point, especially with all the new maps and stuff. I'm having a really fun time with this map. Pizza's definitely from Colorado. We got Florida, PA, Ohio, Indiana, Delaware. I haven't seen a lot of Delaware. Like, anytime I've seen people say, like, where they're from, I feel like Delaware's not one I see as often. That's pretty cool. Massachusetts, Missouri, North Carolina. I think I'm smart enough to figure that out. South Dakota, Montana, Kyla with the Georgia. Another Ohio. Montana, nice. John's from PA. Pizza, you liar, Redcoat. Josh is from Maine. Texas, Florida, Alberta, nice. PA, Utah, Washington, Oregon for Silver. Live in Connecticut. Oregon again for Johnny. What's up, Prussian? Ohio, Wisconsin, Montana, Illinois, PA, all the way in Canada. Louisiana. I don't know if I knew that, K-Flow. I don't think I did. Oh, I know this spot. We might be able to get down over this waterfall. I'm not sure. Williamsport. You're not too far from me, then. Almost missed California, Michigan as well. No. Yeah, this was the spot. So we can probably just yeet ourselves down. These little things are awesome. I've been missing out. Oh no. Don't. I've had such a success, I can't lose it now. It's like little bait caches, I think. Somehow I ended up being a Packers fan. What? I guess maybe one of the California teams? I actually don't know what would make the most sense. Like, if for everybody around you, if you run into like a lot of football fans in your area, I'm kind of imagining most are going to be Oregon Ducks fans and more into college. Melbourne, Australia. What time is it for you? Actually, I guess it's not bad. I usually stream at terrible times for Australia. Forum was good, but landing was a mess. Yeah, next time I'm going to have to, like, straddle the middle of the boat. Get my my weight correct. Before we go all the way over there, let's just chuck a line in here. Most people... Oh, Seahawks. I didn't even think of them. That would make sense. The Hawks have been to more Super Bowls, but at least in your lifetime, Packers and Seahawks have won the same amount, so not too bad. What was the weight of the Diamond Tiger? 33.02, if I recall correctly. Norway. Nice, man. I know it's late for you, or early morning even. Netherlands as well? From North Carolina, but I really like the Steelers. Nice. Do you get to watch, like, I know I had a number of family members who moved to Colorado at different points, and I know they didn't get to watch a lot of Steeler games. Are you close enough where you see more of them, or is it hard to get to watch them on TV? What's up, Conrad? Hello from Denmark. Welcome, man. Yet another one. It's got to be quite late for you right now. I appreciate you stopping in. I'm going to jump off right here, too, and see if I can get a fast travel up at that little thing. Because I think I went by this. I don't... no, I think I drove down to here. I'll still check just in case. Will it spawn me? Oh, nice. Midnight in Scotland? That's right, yeah, you guys haven't done daylight savings time, so it's a little less insanely late for those of you in Europe right now that I'm thinking of this. I don't really see that this would be a trailhead or anything, but, like, just in case, I like run around. Yeah. Alright, I guess you can't fast travel here. Sounds good, Kyla. Midnight in the Englands. What's this challenge? Moggle. They hit lures, I think. Huh, that was a roaring success. Out of 211 people, I'm the only Floridian in this chat. Florida's pretty populated too, that surprises me. Hyped for big cats, we are on our way right now. I think I'm gonna give one more try with like maybe a spinnerbait. Just kind of see if we can, didn't even mean to do it that way, see if we can hook into one more thing. And then we'll go and try to catch some cats. Now for a diamond eel. When we get all the way into nighttime, which will be relatively soon, we'll try it. Go and try to catch one. I think we didn't end up catching them in the cave, huh? Because what we did on the stream was catch them on that river, I believe. Steady's from Florida. There you go. Can't wait to see diamond catfish. If we catch a diamond cat today, it's going to be a way longer fight than the 3 minutes it took to reel in that tigerfish, because I think 40-pound test is the best we have. I don't remember how long it took to bring the diamond in, but, or sorry, the silver in, that was 35 pounds. But it was a decently lengthy fight then. Diamond, I'm thinking, is going to be upwards of 50, maybe 60. It should be a challenge. Alyssa's from Florida as well. Nice. Have you had the time to play Pro Hunts at all? I haven't. Like, I keep wanting to sit down and do it. I look at it every now and then and think, like, that might be fun. And then I just end up not. I did record, it's called Wild, nothing new, but for tomorrow's video, I did a little, like, challenge thing, completely switching it up, so maybe doing something different will inspire me to give it a try. Can I dock right here? Worth a try. Didn't realize you could just smack your boat into that. There has to be a fast travel up here. I want to unlock all the cool things on this map. Mirror carp. Kane is the fellow Texan. There you go. What's up, Ribbit? What is your favorite game right now? I've been playing a ton of the Hunter Classic, I gotta be honest. That one may technically... Oh, there we go. Outpost. So I was literally like, who knows, feet away from unlocking it last time? That's unfortunate. Anyway, yeah, I've been playing a whole ton of the Hunter Classic. That's been a bunch of fun. The thing that I recorded in Call of the Wild... I won't completely spoil it for you, but it's a challenge with revolvers that gets increasingly harder the longer the challenge goes on. I really had a great time doing that. That was a lot of fun, so I'm hoping to maybe do some more stuff like that. Uh-oh. Alright. I assume the solution is get a new boat. Classic's what you started on? Sure is. I've gone through like a number of different phases with Classic. Like, there was a point where I probably didn't play it for something like 3 months. That's the longest I've gone without playing it. Probably since 2010 when I first got it. Ah, jeez. Alright. Better plan. Ah, no, I can't. If I go to the menu... what's going to happen is... it's going to set it back to noon. Wait, no, it's not. No, that'll be fine. It only sets it back to noon if I close the game entirely. Anyway, what I was trying to get at was, there was a point, I would say 4 years ago, 5 years ago by now, where I had far less patience, like with making videos on the hunting games and stuff, and Classic requires a lot of patience. So even in Call of the Wild, Hirschfelden, Mississippi probably wasn't out at this point, but maps like that, I just didn't like hunting. I've come to appreciate the patience required to hunt those maps now, so I really enjoy it. And that's probably why I've been so much more into it. Get to see another person from Kentucky here. Gun Hub was here yesterday. I know he's from Kentucky. Huh. Well, we broke it. Oh, it went away now. Well, maybe I didn't even have to worry about it. Skill issue, apparently. First hunting game you ever played in your life? It was Cabela's Big Game Hunter 2004. I did a full playthrough of it. Maybe it's my third Throwback Thursday series? First or second game I did. Looking back, you know, not the most realistic game ever. But it was the game that got me into it. It's funny how it worked, too, because I'd have been... I think this was Christmas of 2003, so I would have just turned 6. My brother would have been almost 5. My cousins, the ones I mentioned who lived in Colorado, or one of the ones that lived in Colorado, I think they lived in New Hampshire at this point. But anyway, they were in for Christmas, and they got both my brother and I a Christmas present. I specifically, to this day, I was, whatever I said, 6 years old. I specifically remember my cousin's wife asking, like, why didn't you get them the same thing or whatever? Because I guess she didn't even know, like, what he got us. I got Cabela's Big Game Hunter 2004. My brother got, like, a racetrack thingy where you could, like, put the pieces together and, like, sort of design your own racetrack sort of idea. And I remember him saying something like, well, I can say our names because my brother's name's in all the videos. So, TJ's gonna grow up to be a hunter. Isaac's gonna grow up to be, like, a builder and stuff. My brother's an engineer, and, like, I play hunting games for a living. So, like, the accuracy of his prediction 20 years ago is kind of stunning. What just happened? I looked away for half a second. Did the screen move or something? Something happened. You're a Sado? What's a Sado? Almost gonna be in the main path of the eclipse? Should I have known about the eclipse? Dude's a genius, indeed. He just knew. I might need to go to a deeper part of the lake, because technically these guys are more nocturnal. They do hit the wafters, right? Yeah. We'll give it a couple of minutes. If it doesn't work, we'll move. Is the map a midnight release? I doubt it. They typically don't do midnight releases. It's probably, at least Eastern time, like early morning-ish on Tuesday. Didn't know about the eclipse? Nope. Do you have a starter video on the Angler? I don't. I'm probably the wrong person to ask about that kind of stuff, because I just don't know enough about the game. Like, I enjoy it and stuff, but I definitely don't have the type of knowledge where I can be like, oh yeah, you know, like, the best XP gaining method is to do this. You know, if you do these missions first, you can unlock, like, I don't know what you unlock when and all that kind of stuff. Like, I know there's a fishing rod, for instance, on Norway you unlock through missions. That might be a good early game thing to do. I just don't know that. How big was your diamond tigerfish? He was 33.02 pounds. Didn't hear. Oh, Kyla told me about that a little bit, William. I do remember that. She said it was going to be like Alaska almost. Well, don't worry. I went without internet for 6 hours on Thursday. I'm ready. I can I can rough it. A lot of PA schools are going to be closed. Really? I guess I see, like, the whole, like, transportation and stuff, like, with it being dark. That part of the reason the school day is when it is so that transportation's in the daylight, just for less chance of kids getting kidnapped or anything. I probably should have been more patient, but we're going to go to the deeper spot. April 8th around 3:18 p.m. And it's going to be like multiple days, huh? Pretty sure April 9th is my brother's diaper party for his upcoming child, so we'll see how that goes. Any quick tips for getting money in Classic? I do have on my channel like a beginner's guide for Classic. The best thing to do is missions, though. If you want to earn, you're talking about like the earnable currency, the GM. The best thing to do is just work on missions. What I recommend is doing all the missions, say for the mule deer pack, until you reach a mission that's like shoot a mule deer with the 270 or a gun you don't have. Then go and do the whitetail missions up until you run into another item that you don't own. Do all the different ones that way. You're going to earn so many GM, you can start to purchase some of those weapons that are used to do those missions, and then you can knock more out. Oh, nice, Pixel. The start of the end of days. Huh. What's going on, Graves? 10 months as a shoes D. Welcome back, man. I appreciate it. What's going on, dude? Need to play the Angler. Maybe I'll play it a bit. That way I can take a break from Call the Wild on PC. Haven't to do new character. I don't quite understand the last part. What's up, Frost? We already caught ourselves a diamond tigerfish, so now we're trying to catch some catfish. Maybe you really do need to wait till it's nighttime, though. I need to be more patient than this and not just assume that's the case, but I'm bad with patience. Last mission for whitetail and classics doozy? What even is the last mission? I don't remember. It's been a while. Bothers me these games aren't crossplay. This one is. There's diamonds in this game? Yeah. Yeah, JTac, there had been a plan for Kyle and I to stream the Angler together. I don't even think I knew early access was happening yet. But Kyla has it on her Xbox down there in Georgia, and then all week the internet was dead. Up until Thursday night when it was out for 6 hours. And then I think they finally fixed it when that happened. Not like completely fixed it, it's still been a little meh, but it's so much better, I'm pretty sure something happened. Angler's crossplay? Yeah, and I think the reason the Angler is and like the hunting games aren't, well, at least the Hunter Call the Wild isn't. Classic's only on PC. This game's almost entirely client-side anyway. Like, I can't catch the same fish that are right in front of Kyla. All the fish that spawn on her game are specific to her game. I can't catch any of those. The fish in my game are different. So, the only thing that's really relevant is, like, character position and I guess, like, say, line position, rod position, all that. There's not very much data that needs to be figured out. Whereas in Call of the Wild, if you shoot an elk that's on your game and it's not on mine, it's going to look kind of dumb. It's not too hard for the game to spawn the fish that's on the end of your line, like right in front of the server, for 30 seconds so you throw it back in. I don't know if it is the same engine, JTac. I'm not smart enough to have such info. Grinding for an albino, super rare grizzly, and what gun should I use? I'm bored of the 338. I mean, the 300 AR seems like a good choice. I was on a guy's map earlier on Yukon, and I didn't end up finding him. It had a couple of max weight grizzly tracks, and I know that grizzly drink time has been changed, and it really made me want to get after grizzlies again. How big was the diamond tigerfish? 33.02 pounds. Did someone post that I caught that somewhere? Because so many people have come in and asked me about it. And I'm curious where the information is coming from. Prefer the Angler over the Hunter simply because the multiplayer is refined so much better. Call the Wild super repetitive and there's no surprise once you already know what's on your map. Yeah, multiplayer, like that's why I almost exclusively play in multiplayer. It solves a little bit of that. It's been kind of broken lately. I mentioned Meals earlier, he was here in chat. He was the one that told me, when they introduced this thing, this is probably only a thing on PS4 and PC. I don't think you can choose your server on Xbox still. They introduced this new feature that allows you to like show or not show full hosts. I don't even know what the point of that is. I don't know why you would want to see a host that has a full server already, but you can do that now. When they added that, they've now like the reference numbers are screwed up or something. So, like, I don't know, 60% of the time, when you try to join a server, you're clicking a server that says one thing, but the reference is going to like a full server because all the things are screwed up because the lists are separate and it's referencing the wrong list or whatever's going on. And you end up, like, it loads for 2 seconds, says the host is full, and you look and it says 1 out of 8, like the host isn't full. Well, it's not trying to put you in that server. So if you just show the list that's full, you can get in. Were you the first to catch a diamond tigerfish? I might have been. If anybody caught one from the early access, they haven't posted it in the like creator chat thing they have set up for us. I've seen a couple people catching Sidewinder. Is he easier to catch now with bottom fishing, do you guys think? Because I really want to catch him, but I really hate fishing for him. Any tips for me when I play this game again? I guess the question is, what kind of tips are you looking for? Where was I at? I guess it was back there further, where I had like 300-foot depths. Haven't watched your lives for about a year now. Do you still play Call of the Wild? Sure do. I think I streamed it Monday. This early access period for theAngler only just started yesterday, so I've been streaming it a little bit just because as kind of a chill thing to do for a while. But yeah, the majority of the streams and videos are still Call of the Wild. 30 minutes on the best bottom rod in the store, not the Spain rod. Okay. 30 minutes is a long time, but I would actually like to have a fight like that. I didn't even know there was like a bottom fishing rod in Spain either. My next question would be, how long did it take you to get a bite for him? What's up, hippie man? We're currently going for the sharp-tooth catfish. It's going to cut the line. I'll give it a minute. It's 17:44. They should be active pretty soon, if not already. This seems like the most logical place to catch them. I don't know where else they might be. Like over here, maybe? If they're here, too. Because we caught, no, that was here. Actually, this lake's pretty deep, too. I bet they are up there. But anyway, we got that diamond tigerfish up there. And I'm just trying to figure, like, what other kind of spots. They're probably here on the starter lake, too. 5 to 10 minutes left to line in the water. Then if not a bite for a few, switch servers and try again. Makes sense. Why is it early access? Is it for the DLC? Yes. For the Africa map. Bottom fish with corn or artificial corn takes a long time, but he bites. I'm down to, like, literally sit there and leave the rod in the water and, like, cast every now and then. The thing that was, like, so horrible about it, for me anyway, was, like, jigging or whatever with the worm. Like, I'll just record a couple of videos before I plan on trying to catch Sidewinder. I know he's active now, and maybe I'll try to get him by, like, Wednesday, but the thing that sucks about that, like, with Africa being the new map, does anybody care if I catch Sidewinder? So maybe I'll wait till he cycles again. But anyway, if I have a couple videos to edit, I'll throw those open on the side. Cast a line in the water, leave it there for a little while. If he doesn't bite between, like, editing segments, I'll throw it out somewhere else. Maybe switch servers, like Steady mentioned. Then hopefully when he bites, I can be ready to record. Fish on the shelves or fish deep structures? I'm trying to get, like, right in the center of this. Can you guys see that? There's like a, I don't know, a channel almost? Like along the very bottom of this, it looks like, that's deeper than the rest. We're in it, or over top of it. But I want to face it where I can cast straight and get into it. Who's hunting deer around him? Oh, I see. Ever thought of going elk hunting around you where you live instead of going deer hunting? So the elk tags in PA are pretty unlikely to draw for. I actually got to get my preference points again. But I am getting points for the state. I one day want to hunt elk here. I also want to hunt elk out west, but I think a PA elk hunt would be special in the sense of like it is, you know, my home state. That'd be kind of cool. Nice channel, 350 feet deep. I can't even get my line that far. Struggle with the Spain legend that's in the cave? I definitely don't know which one that is because I don't play Spain. I'm getting maybe one of the carp? That was definitely not what I said, Danny. It may have sounded that way, but that wasn't what I said. So if I use like a different reel or something, because I know on the baitcaster, don't you have 337 feet or something in line? But maybe that's only the bait casting reels or whatever. The barbell, okay. The Andalusian one, I think that is. They have a government tag for elk, which is whoever has the most money gets it. That, you know, that certainly doesn't help those of us that just want to draw. Like, say the quota per year is 6. Isn't there 2 government tags? Maybe it's only 1, but even still, like, if one is, well, let's make it 5. If one goes to the government tag, that's a high percentage of, even though it's only 1 tag, your odds every year get slashed by the fact that you're not eligible for every tag that could be. What's up, Noah? Elk's a general tag here in Alberta. You can shoot bulls and cows in bow season and only bulls in rifle. Only bulls in rifle, huh? I would have guessed it'd be the other way around. Favorite fish to catch in this game? Anything that'll hit a lure, like it's quickly becoming the tigerfish. I really am having a bunch of fun going for them. I do like catching the really big stuff though, like that 33-pound tigerfish. That was a 3-minute fight. I like the legendaries because they can be a little bit of a longer fight, but anything that's, you know, I can't just simply reel in, like where the tension and stuff is actually concerned, I gotta pay attention to it. Cows are draw for rifle, okay. I just figured, like, for the population and stuff, if one would be limited, it would be the bulls. La Monstrinka is in the cave? Somebody who knows better than me is going to have to answer that one. Think the same person got both last year? Really? Usually an out-of-stater? I believe that is the case, yes. Some dude in the Angler Discord caught Sidewinder on a 15-pound test. Was that like, hey, I'm going to catch him on the smallest tackle I can, or was that somebody that only has that? What's up, Wyatt? It's going pretty good. We got a diamond tigerfish, like, I don't know, 20 minutes in or something like that. But, we're trying to catch catfish, and they're not cooperating as much. This seems like a good little spot for them. Maybe we really do need to wait till officially nighttime, though. I'm kind of thinking that might be the case. He said I'm going to do it for fun and see if it's possible. I guess, like, maybe I just do it wrong. Because I've used, not that I've caught Sidewinder, but even spillfin, whatever, the salmon, I've used, like, some pretty hefty equipment and had him snap my line. I don't know what techniques and stuff you gotta use to prevent Sidewinder from snapping your line. How long are you gonna be streaming for? I'd say at least another hour yet. Gotta catch some catfish and they're not cooperating. Yeah, William, I feel like if I... Why did the line just drop down like that? I feel like if I am going to draw an elk tag, I'm going to want to try to go after like a good one. So that'd be the one hunt where I'd look to get a guide, I think. Johnny caught it. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I was using a red worm. Why am I using whatever I have on here? I don't know what. Oh, am I out of them? No, I switched. That's why. I tried to catch small males earlier. This will work way better. Well, it might work way better. Seen the new video on me hunters earlier. Congrats on the doe. Thank you, man. That one was a little bit different than any other one. Like that's my farthest shot. I think I said, like in my interview after the fact, like sitting behind the doe, I think I said it was 150 yards or so. I went back there squirrel hunting in February and I looked at it. It might have been over 200 yards. Like in the video, like in my narration, I think I said almost 200 or like, I don't know. But when I really sit there and look, like that thing was far away. It would have been cool to get the doe on video in some way, shape, or form, but like I said in the thing, my whole thing was gonna be like trying to help Kyla get the gun on the deer, and then of course they came out way too far away, and we're heading straight up over the hill for the cornfield. So Kyla didn't hesitate, just handed the gun over. Nah, you can't swim, King Patriot. Can't join your friend in this game, Travis? What's up, Hailstorm? Liver is a preferred bait for the cats, no chance of carp. I don't think there's carp, like, in this area, like, down 300 feet. Trying to catch fish, not be fish. So I've never heard that line, or I hadn't ever heard that line, because I muted the character audio like 4 seconds after I heard the guy go, "What's up, buckaroo?" So, Kyla playing on Xbox, like, we were on the phone whatever day, like in the last couple of days, and she was playing the angler, and I heard that, like, we're trying to fish, not be fish or whatever. And I don't know, she fell in the water a couple times, and I said, if I hadn't muted for the buckaroo comments, I absolutely would have muted after like the 12th time of hearing her say that, because it would have annoyed me. Like, shut up, lady, I know. I hate it when they correct me for falling by accident. What, JTAC? Where did that come from? Need cut bait for a big cat? Cut bait? Eh. You aren't reaching the bottom of the lake. So I got one like this before. Do I need to be in a spot where I'm more like 300 and not 350? Could be. What if we just cast to the side a little? It's down 300. Will that be close enough? Oh, instead of buckaroo? I gotcha. I was like, did you hand your friend to like, or hand your phone to a friend or something? How far is the spot from your house of where you like to go hunting? I mean, where I hunt at my dad's is like 35 minutes from here. Where I killed my 180 is like 35 seconds from here. Cut bait isn't in the game. I was wondering if like that was some DLC thing or something. Grouper fishing or something? Hey, I'll catch whatever bites. Hand your friend to a phone, Flantro got brain rot. I've played so much of the video games while Kyla's gone, I got brain rot now. I would imagine, right? It's gonna get down to about 280. We're maybe 30 feet over top of the fish's head if they're on the very bottom. That's close enough for them to come hit this, I would think. Absolute worst case, we'll just go right back to where we caught the other ones. Because it's officially night now. Not that you can see, because my headlamp is hiding. That was the other thing. We got them from the shore. Didn't we? I don't know how, but I think that's what we did. 20 hours of sleep later. Why did you sleep for 20 hours? What's going on, Dip 30? So, I probably did hear that, Epics. Like, I feel like I've heard that I'm gonna... Like, when he moves lodges or whatever, I heard that a couple of times before I muted it, to be honest. The Catfish Hero? I do not know who that is. Nighttime's 1900 to 6? Yeah, I think the nighttime fish start biting around, like, 1830, though, in my experience. We're in that range. But also, the thought is, down, like, 300 feet, it shouldn't be as important as to what time it is. Is that definitely the score of your dad's buck, Wyatt? Because that is exactly what mine scored. Like, literally down to the ace. I want you guys to know that was Kyla's fault. She just texted me and my phone buzzed, and that's what she's barking at. Texted me a picture of some very good-looking food. My ears, at least she moved. Alright. So what if we go... Yeah, I hear you, Shadow. What if we go back where we were? The Raptor Doggo? Indeed. Somebody mentioned yesterday about boat lights. We need boat lights. So loud, but so cute. She is indeed a loud dog. It's amazing. Like, she's 27 pounds or something. The volume that she can generate is so impressive. What have you caught? We caught a diamond tigerfish earlier. That was certainly the highlight of the stream. Probably like within the first 20 minutes. We caught it really early on. We've been trying to catch a decent catfish for the last probably close to half hour now. Technically, it's like just at the time where they should start biting, but tried to get to them a little earlier and they haven't cooperated. So if we just yeet this sucker out this way, that's only 140 feet. Did I mark the wrong spot or like... I know we weren't in the boat. I have the screenshot. We were on the shore. I don't even know how we did that. It had to be like over here where we can reach that deeper spot. I'll give it a try at 140. See what happens. She has enough manners to leave the room when barking. I mean, we'll pretend it's that and not the fact that she's just trying to go to the door where she can see. There we go. Could be a carp. It's not terribly deep, but maybe. Welcome back, Shadow. Whatever it is. Oh, never mind. What was up with that? That's a really weird tension thing that just occurred. Want to get a pistol for deer hunting? Kind of want a 44 Magnum. I mean, if you're going after deer, 44 certainly would get the job done. Do you think trolling motors will ever come? Maybe. We talked about that a little bit in yesterday's stream. Trolling in this game could be cool. So, with this update, your bait now, like, flows with the current. Whether you're in a lake, whether you're in a river, creek, whatever. There's going to be obviously some flow of the water. Like, you can even see it now. Even in this low light, the water's flowing from right to left right now, and kind of at an angle. Like from, say, the top right corner to the bottom left corner of your screen. If I had a bobber or whatever, because with this bottom fishing setup, the weight's going to hold it down, like anchor it kind of. But if I had anything lighter, it would float down and to the left, like according to where your screen would look. So what I'm saying is, if they can implement something like that, I would imagine they could implement it where your lure's gonna, like, follow the flow of your boat with a trolling motor. I would think you could do that. Do you buy a bear tag? No, because I guess I could get one for archery hunting, but I'm pretty sure, I don't know what the cost of a bear tag is, but I'm pretty sure it's not like the cheapest thing I could buy. There are parts of PA, I'm not in one, where bear rifle season and deer rifle overlapped by like a couple of days anyway, I would buy a bear tag if that were the case. I've never seen a bear while hunting in PA. I've seen like 25 while hunting in Tennessee, and I was only there for 4 days. But if I saw them more often, I'd maybe be more likely to. The bobber moves, but the boat doesn't drift. The boat drifts if you're not currently fishing. I'll show you. The idea would be right that I'm anchored down right now. Technically, you would still drift, but that would just be annoying, right? That's one of those convenience versus realism things. Bear tastes good. I've never tried bear that I'm aware of. This feels like maybe a 15-pound cat. Maybe 20. Probably 15. It never pulled any line. I can't... It's, you know, dark, so shocker. But I can't tell. Is it way on the right? It's at least kind of to our right, I think. Hey, Gavin, thank you for subscribing. Oh, it's a carp. Down 150 feet. All right, so we're going to have to move a little further. Also, my thumb was, like, poking through that carp. So if we scooch forward to where we're getting a little further down. My guess on the weight was correct, though. Okay, so if I leave it, I'm actually not 100% sure the boat's going to float here. Or drift here. I don't... Well, if anything, we're drifting still due to... How are we getting closer to that marker? Unless it was still moving forward from when I was, like, driving it, but... I'm kind of unsure as to what's causing that. If you're in a river or whatever, it's far more notable. And again, we can go and see that a little bit later. Never risk eating bears since they have worms and stuff. As long as they're fully cooked, you're fine. But yeah, you gotta be careful about that. Trichinosis, right? But it's, pigs have it too. Or can have it. Is that a lucky I spy? Bear burgers are yummy? I guess it probably would end up being, I feel like a lot of bear, if I were to harvest a bear, would end up as just ground. But like, that's not the first thing I think of as having a bear burger. I hear that's the case, JTAC, because they're not, like, gorging themselves on literally everything they can eat before hibernation. Oh, you're in 3C, you're in one of the... Isn't that one of the ones? One of the units that has the overlapping rifle? No? Where? What kind of hunting gear do you wear? Literally Walmart camo. I take a degree of pride in that. In, like, not wearing the fanciest, like, most expensive camouflage and all that. And it's not to say that I never will, like, say, buy Sitka or First Light or whatever, especially if they want to sponsor me, like, go ahead. But, like, I recognize that in videos, there's a perception that the viewer's gonna have, and if I'm wearing, like, $2,000 worth of camo and all that sort of stuff, it might not come off as, like, the most, what I call, like, real hunting. And what I mean by that is, like, the average whitetail hunter doesn't have access to hundreds or maybe thousands of acres of private land and, you know, thousands of dollars of equipment and all that kind of stuff. So if I'm wearing Walmart camo, it can be like, oh, hey, I wear that stuff too. Grilled deer heart is awesome. We didn't grill it, but we like slice it really thin, and then I can't remember, was it just flour? Surely it was like egg wash flour and something else, but we fried it. It was so good. Found a rainbow in Classic. That's a sign of good luck and non-tips. Walmart ghillie's the best thing I ever bought? Send me a picture of that when you get a chance. Because I have a leaf ghillie suit, and I killed one of my turkeys wearing it. Which is weird because I was in a blind. Why'd I wear it? Just thought of that. But, Yeah, I don't usually wear it hunting anymore because it never seemed to make a big difference for me, but maybe I need to. Because I know you kill plenty of turkeys. It's a leafy sleeve? Oh, that's all I needed to know then. Is it like leaves attached to like a mesh, kind of? Biggest buck of my life in a camo sweat shirt and work pants? I think I was wearing like scent blocker stuff when I got mine, but you know, that $80 heavy coat and $80 overall things, in the grand scheme of things, fairly cheap camo. Alright, Gray, that solves how I'm gonna wear it. I feel like such a goober wearing that like in videos, but I'll do it. Barbecued groundhog. Apparently my uncle made groundhog for his kids all the time, but I've never eaten groundhog. Even out with a Sitka mask, I hate the mask that comes with the suit. If we have the same one, which I'm starting to think we do, because I also hate the mask, it's like a little oval-shaped thing that, like, you could... I don't even think you could cover your nose and your mouth. Like, it's too small. At least the one I have. Wearing a dark blue hoodie in my grandpa's in the hunting blind when I shot my biggest buck. You know, I never do it when I hunt in blinds, but realistically it makes more sense to wear, like what you're saying, like a dark blue hoodie, black sweatshirt, like Lucky just said there, something like that in a blind. That's far better, air quotes, camo, because you're in a dark environment. You don't need to break up your shape. I seem to remember, Lucky, that that's what you were wearing in the picture you sent me. I didn't even think it was, like, I thought you sent me, I didn't know what you looked like. I thought you sent me a picture of some random person's big deer to try to, like, pull one over on me. I had no idea that was an actual picture of a deer you killed. I don't know, K-Flow. That's a carp again. A mere carp, though. I like those. So what are the odds? We weren't hooking into any carp at all yesterday. Is it... Might be... Maybe we just gotta scoot out a tiny bit further even still. That's a good saying. My grandfather always said the best camouflage you can wear is to sit down and shut up. Alright, 280. If we hook a carp at 280, we're gonna switch to liver. Sounds good, Hippie Man. Appreciate you hanging out. Ew, I just saw that. There's restaurants near you that sell muskrat? I wouldn't buy it, but hey. To each their own. Release date, Tuesday, March 26th. As in 3 days. Out of my everyday clothes, I have one long sleeve camo shirt. Other than that, it's just like a white or black shirt, blue jeans, and blaze orange. So I'm going to assume then, since you're wearing the blaze orange, that you're rifle hunting. In most cases, I find that, yeah, I probably don't need camo when rifle hunting, because ideally either, if my setup is correct, deer aren't coming close enough to where they're going to see me anyway, or if they are, I'm going to shoot them before they see me. That was quick. I feel the need to clarify what I just said. I don't mean if they see me, I'm going to shoot them. I mean, whoa, that's bending the rod over big time. I mean, like if there's a buck walking at me or whatever, the idea is I'm set up in a place where a buck might do that, and I'll shoot that one. Oh, it definitely is sable. We go usually once a year, probably when we're in Georgia specifically, because it's not a terrible drive to the nearest Cabela's, which, same thing at this point, right? Bass Pro Cabela's. And every time I go, I think, like, I'm going to get something for hunting. I might as well, right? A lot of times, especially being relatively new in Kyla's family, like, somebody gets me a Cabela's gift card because they know I hunt. And I'm like, I'll grab something for hunting. And I see, like, the price of a face mask or something is like $30, and I'm like, never mind. Walmart camo it is. I'll get something useful. Game processing or whatever. Yeah, I really sounded like a true Pennsylvanian there, Pixel, when I said that. Being still was the best camo out there? 100%. Being still and just learning to read deer movement. Or learning to read deer behavior is a better word. I have gotten, in the last 5 years of self-filming, I've gotten so much better at not getting busted by deer. Not because I move less. I move more, like I'm moving a camera, right? But it's because I've learned, I had to learn what I can get away with and when to be able to move the camera. Like if I'm trying to film a deer in archery season, it might be in bow range, like, you know, maybe it's a 2-year-old buck that I'm not going to shoot or something like that. It might be, you know, if I'm in an archery stand, there's a good chance it's in bow range. And I'm trying to film it. You just gotta learn, like, what means they're onto you and what means they're just chilling. Obviously, little tail flicks and stuff, some of the best signs to look for. 700 Nitro Express with Cabela's gift cards, or Express if you're making Express discounts. What's up, Justin? What are we fishing for? We're trying to catch some catfish right now. We caught a diamond tiger fish, so I'm literally just chilling on, I was gonna say Cloud 9, on Lake 9, I guess. And trying to catch some big male cats. The last two things we've caught are carp, so if this is a carp, I gotta go get some liver. Try to catch catfish instead, but it's prime time for them, so they should start to bite. Oh, really, Gray? I got, I think they were from Walmart. Huntworth gloves. They're like Sherpa lined, though. They're the only gloves I've ever bought that fit my hands. Like, there's not that little quarter-inch, half-inch of, like, additional finger length that makes it hard to grab things and stuff. Like, they fit my hands perfectly. The Sherpa lining's pretty darn warm. I typically have my hands in, like, my pockets or whatever anyway, so the warmth of my gloves isn't terribly important to me. But, you know, if I got my hands on the trigger for 20, 30 minutes while I'm waiting for a deer to move into the right spot, or, you know, a bunch of deer come through and I'm getting them all in the scope and trying to figure it out, it works good. Can you post your Discord? Nightbot has it in chat right there. Kyla just posted the link. Has your dog ever chased a deer before? Very little on this property. One time I had her fishing with me. I can't remember if it was, I think it was late in the evening. We were heading back, and there was a doe that come out across the creek from us, and I saw it first, so I stopped. And I was like, I really hope Shadow doesn't see this. She saw it and barked at it, but she made no attempt to go after it. When we're at my parents', deer come out in the fields, like in the summer, almost every weekend. We'll sit out on the porch and watch the, you know, the bucks and velvet and does and stuff come up to the fields. Inevitably, Shadow eventually sees him and goes after him. It's kind of hilarious to watch. It's probably not great for hunting, but it's so funny. Where are we here? Not being able to see the end of my line is really a problem for this. There's a cat. Little 16 pounder. So I think we're in the right spot now. We'll try a little further right. Looks like it's going to be deeper, actually. It might have been me, like just on my end because I hit my volume slider on my keyboard. Did the screen flash a little bit for you guys? These are fingerless on the thumbs and index fingers. I have trouble feeling the trigger with gloves, and I wear them in the 90-degree bow woods and the 20-degree duck woods. I don't wear gloves much bow hunting. I don't like shooting a bow with gloves on. I guess if they were fingerless gloves, that would work. That might actually work out. I assume I recognize this Chesney account. What's going on? Welcome on in. Hopefully this isn't too boring for you as we just sit here and try to hook a fish. Although I guess you've seen Kyla doing that, so she's better at it than me. I guess I'll have to get some JTAG. You know those, oh jeez. I had the word in my head for a second. Pop-top gloves. Those are like fingerless, but then they're mittens basically as well. Like there's either a magnet or a Velcro patch on the back. I used to use those a lot, but I just find they're so bulky. I get my release stuck on them. Alright. Seems like a pretty small one, I think. What's up, KB? You do know that Chesney account? I had to assume, but... There's plenty of Chesneys out there, so I wasn't 100% sure. Found it, got a bookmark, looks interesting for sure. Nice. Do I want a pastrami hot sub or a chicken parm sub? Pastrami is definitely the right choice, and I can't believe you asked that. Those hand warmer tubes are a necessity for me, JTAC, from probably like November 1st to the end of gun season. I always have those. They're a little bit of they're like just awkward, I guess, in a saddle. But I find a way to make them work. I think what I figured out is I wear it backwards till I get set up in the saddle, then I flip it around. What do we have here? Tigerfish, bass, and some more suckers? What do you mean on the map total? Why? I guess the reason the screen is drifting right is the fish is swimming to the right. I never really saw them do that. Are you on Fingers Discord? Oh dear. Got pastrami last time and I wanted to know if I should expand my menu choices, but I got bullied instead. Following the bait? Yeah, I mean, that's what it does, is it follows the... It used to follow the end of the rod, though. Maybe it does follow the bait now. How are we able to send you pictures like through Discord? If you're in my Discord, there's a number of different channels that are specifically for pictures. Was just going to ask about the drifting camera. Yeah, I feel like that's... I don't know if it's new with this update, because again, I haven't played a ton of the Angler, or that much of it, at all in the last month or two anyway. But, I don't know, something was going on there. Had the same Subway order for years. When you find something that you like, there's just, you know, it can be good to switch it up. And so, you know, if you're traveling to another state, another country, whatever it is, like trying something new is obviously good. But if you're like, Subway is the same whether you're in Pennsylvania or Kentucky or California or anywhere in between, so you might as well get the same thing. I've been getting the same Subway order for years too. Had pastrami at lunch today? Nice. I don't get it very often. Well, for one, it's a little bit more expensive than like typical lunch meat. But also, Kyla doesn't love it, and I try to get something that we'll both use so it actually gets used up. But I am a fan. Subway's nasty. I mean, it ain't the best, but for what it is, huge. I think it was on PKA I was watching maybe 3-4 days ago. One of the hosts, I can't remember, it might have been Taylor, said like every time he goes to Subway, like he orders something and then he takes a bite and he's like, oh, this is terrible. Is something wrong with it? Oh no, of course not. I just paid $6 for a sandwich the size of my torso. And you know what? I think that's a good way to categorize Subway. Considering you spent $6 on it and it's a huge amount of food, it's probably not going to be of the highest quality. I'd love to see it, William. Here's one that gets different takes. In this day in bow hunting, hood up or down? I'm hood up. I'm never hood up. I rely so much on my hearing to know that deer are coming that I typically wear like a ball cap because I don't even want like a knit cap down over my ears. I do have the face mask thing. You've seen like the hunting videos. I usually have that face mask up. That covers my ears, but it's so thin it doesn't really mess with my hearing very much. Although, if you watch on my big buck video, you see me take the face mask off of my ear because I heard something, which turned out to be him, moving through the CRP. I can't stand having the hood messing with like my directional hearing, so I'll have my ears freeze before I put my hood up. Every now and then, you might see me use my hood in a video if it's really cold, but I'm doing that as a last resort. Mine is 2J Tac, yeah, integrated into the hoodie. $20 Walmart hoodie for the win. This is a small fish again. probably should go up a couple hook sizes, to be honest. Used to be addicted to the meatball marinara. What I used to do... Does Subway still do all-day breakfast? They used to. I used to get like a flatbread, bacon, egg, and cheese sub thing. It didn't matter what time it was. 2 p.m., 3 p.m., whatever. So good. Using my App State hoodie for 3 years now? Are you a junior in college? You can't be. You have to be. There's no way you're more than a sophomore. You're the end of your sophomore year for sure, right? Don't tell me you're a junior. I'm too old for this. Have you got any diamonds on this map? We caught a diamond tiger fish at the beginning of this stream. 33 pounds. It was awesome. What about college? Hunterman was yelling in my ears. I said, are you a junior in college? You said 3 years. And I said, you better not be. I can't possibly be that old. I think you're the end of your sophomore year. I think. Are you allowed to use a deer call when hunting? Yeah. Flantro feels old when I tell him I graduate college in 2 months? What? I'm confusion. Obviously not with an English degree. Watch him while I work. What's up, Captain Rebel? You work at Subway. Alright, I'll take a, So you're actively... Are you like in the back or something? I'm not sure how you watch a stream if you're making subs, to be honest. Hey, using any other deer call than a basic grunt? I've had some luck with rattling. I've only ever seen small deer react to a bleat call. But I've grunted in some decent deer. Dead here, not much to do. Fair enough. I love both Hunter Call the Wild and the Angler. I want to know if it's worth getting Africa when it comes out. As someone who really hasn't even played this game a lot, like I didn't care for Spain, for instance. Norway I liked, but was so-so. I really like Golden Ridge. This is like far and away my favorite map so far. And I usually, like, I try to reserve judgment on new maps for, you know, give it a couple of weeks or whatever. But I'm genuinely having so much fun with this. Like, more than I expected to have. See, I feel like size 1's too big of a jump, though. I don't have a 2 or 3 on me. I don't feel like coming all the way back here. One more cast. If we catch a small one, we'll move. Dropped out, went back this year, so I'm in my freshman year. I got that hoodie on a tour my senior. I figured, so that's why I came up with the end of your sophomore year, because I figured you got it when you were still in high school. I was gonna be afraid if you were a junior already, because I remember you saying about, like, you know, trying long distance or whatever with your relationship at the time, and because you were going to college, and I'm like, that can't be that long ago. It can't be. In my experience, the other calls $10 to want to circle downwind from me. Anytime I've rattled, I haven't had that happen. But half the time I'm calling in, like, what, the bucks that have responded to rattling. That's so fast. It's been like 3 or 4 year olds that are just, their antlers are so busted up, they've obviously been in 12 fights already. That's a bigger fish. No doubt about that. Gotta drop down the tension before I try to pump. Bro, remember my whole lore? Think I forget? It's even taking some line. Ugh. Big male. Think we're at a safe tension here to do this? Venison pastrami. How do you make that? Wait, what has happened here? Why is he now... That makes more sense. I don't know what... He was like swimming at us? What is the fishing hub thing that was mentioned in the announcements? I have no idea. I haven't looked into anything like that. So I do know in this early access, we're not supposed to show like story missions or collectible locations, I think, because if you remember when the Angler was initially marketed, like I assume this is the reason. It's meant to be like an exploration and fishing game. So I've really tried to avoid anything that's like mission related. Need one more legendary in the Angler to have the best reel in the game, but I have the rod already? I gotta look and see like what tokens I need to earn and where. Although, if I need diamond tokens for anything, I've now got the most, since they added the tokens, that's the first diamond I caught, that tigerfish today. Only deer that ever came into one of my calls was a maiden doe. Has anybody here ever tried, like for whitetail specifically, because I know it works better for instance, blacktail deer. Has anybody ever tried like I guess a fawn in distress call, but trying to call in deer? I will also take a look at that, William, once we catch this fish, because I want to see it. Took me a while, but it's nice. What sucked was all the challenges. Oh, for the reputation? I forgot you need that too. How does the reputation work? It doesn't get used up, right? You just have a reputation like limit or what, or requirement rather. Caught in a spike with a fawn in distress. Okay, I've thought about doing it, but I've always been like, what if I scare something away instead? Like, I don't know how well this is supposed to work, so I'm just not gonna. Caught in a coyote unintentionally? I guess that would make sense, wouldn't it? This is a good game to like, when you hook into a fish, you can just take your time, get a drink while you're bringing it in. Wild Game Gourmet has ultimate pastrami. Huh. You can spend your reputation in the item shop, but it doesn't use up your reputation, right? Like if you say you have 150 reputation and you buy something that costs 100, or that requires 100, you're not down to 50 if I recall correctly. Yeah, that was the thing I was thinking. Why it takes 1,000 reputation. Yeah, I haven't done like any of the missions, so I'm never gonna get that rod. I don't know. Maybe one day I'll stream it or something and try to get them. The Angler's the best game for vibing, listening to podcasts, or watching YouTube on the second monitor. So the thing that is really difficult about that for me specifically is I want to record, like if I catch diamonds or whatever. You got those of you that were here anyway. You heard my reaction to catching that diamond tiger fish earlier. I was like really hyped about it. If I'm listening to a video or whatever on the side, that kind of messes with it. I think I would probably enjoy this game more if I did have that ability more easily to like watch something on the side, because I do it when I'm recording Classic or Call of the Wild. But as I'm approaching a lake, or you know, in Classic, if I get a call or I'm calling something in, like I have the time to pause my thing, so reactions are still there to when I spot stuff, like almost every time. I don't like that the medals in the Angler are map specific. Yeah, I don't know why they are. It seems unnecessary to me for it to be that way. Because it almost like, it almost incentivizes not playing on all the maps. Like, say I've got, well, now I have my one diamond token here, right? But I have probably 4 legendary and, I don't know, not that many gold tokens, but like 12, 15 gold tokens on Golden Ridge. Well, I need diamond tokens to get whatever I want. This is the only map I've caught a diamond on in a while. But all my gold and legendary tokens are over on another map. So, yeah, I agree with you. It would be nice if it was combined. How big was your diamond tigerfish? 33 pounds. Caught him on a size 5 popper. It sounded like a legendary. Like, my drag was screaming. What time in the stream? I gotta think it was in the first 20 minutes, dude. Like, it was not very far in. I think it was the first place we went to. I didn't even know there were tiger fish in that body of water. I was literally trying to catch spotted bass. I caught one, I think. And then I got distracted and went for other stuff. That's a decent one. I can see it in there. Not bad. 30 pounder. Second biggest one we've landed. Why can't I spin? There we go. The thing that sucks is we can't really see anything. It's getting like to that point. I do believe the lighting is like an already, I guess, expected to be fixed issue with this update. Like, especially if you're not looking the right direction. You just can't see a thing. So why don't we try to go and catch some eels? Where was that cave at? We can fast travel to. Is it here? Yes. See if we can land a couple eels. They should hit a lure, and especially now with it being officially night, I expect to be able to catch some. They're gonna get huge? Dude, they are. We got a 35-pound silver too, so gold is, you would think, let's say I'm really unlucky and gold is 36. Still, diamonds are gonna go upwards of 50, you'd imagine. Alright, I parkoured onto this rock last time. Well, I think it's spinnerbait, but what all do they hit that we have? They hit... Jerkbait could be interesting, because you can use that twitching. I think I have one. Swim bait. Spinnerbait's on there. What do I have jerkbait-wise? I probably only have, like, a big one. Yeah, two, I think that was for the Pike Legendary on Norway. Size 5 swim bait. Well, we'll try the spinnerbait first since we're already rigged up with it. And see where we get. Can you go to the Dino Park? I wonder what it looks like in the dark. Because I don't want to make it day because I then have to wait for it to be night again. Are you going to be here for a little bit, Lucky? Because I can go if you want to go see it because it's easy to fast travel here. But if you'll be here a little bit, we can go back to daylight so you can actually see. The cave looks cool, it does. I like how your character doesn't struggle to hold up a big thing of 30 pounds of slimy fish. Yeah, I have always felt like there should be some sort of like animation or whatever to show that you're struggling to hold it. Hanging around sounds good. I was told there are eel in here. And so, I don't know what that lighting just was. It's only 5 feet deep. So even though they're bottom dwellers, I don't think that matters here because of the depth. There's a carp. Just saw it swim in front of us. YouTube noob, how does clipping work? Oh god. I don't know. Danny has done quite a number of YouTube clips. I'm actually not sure how you do it. You know what's dumb though? Oh, what's up, Clayton? I saw you in the DD stream. It was cool to see DD streaming. That was the first time he's been live, I think he said in about a year. Anyway, the thing that's annoying about YouTube clips, like, you know how Twitch has a section for clips? YouTube, the only, like, all it is, there we go. All it is a link to, like, a timestamp, basically. Aren't you always a bottom dweller if it's in a cave? Wait, what the heck is that? I didn't even know there were moggles in here. Okay. I guess technically, if you're in a cave, it is sort of a bottom dweller, yeah. We found an ultimate venison pastrami recipe. We should actually. You're in Discord, right? Yeah, you are. Do you have the link to it or whatever? Throw it in the recipes chat. I'll send it to my dad and be like, alright, if I kill 4 does for you this year, will you make this? I won't even need to kill 4, but he's all about having the doe population low enough that they don't destroy his crops. It's so weird we randomly catch a moggle of all things. I know where we caught the eel last time, and if we got it, we'll go back. Sounds good, K-Flow. still kind of annoyed we can't, like, explore this cave further. We can only go this far. Did you miss anything? Unless you were in here when we caught the diamond tigerfish early on. That would be the one thing that we did have happen. What's going to happen here is we're going to catch carp. I'm like sure of it. But I think this is what we got the eels on. We'll try anyway. That is indeed a nice great one moose. That's a very cool combo, I gotta agree. For the pastrami, it's easy. Get the smoker going and have a good sized roast. Is there... I thought there was... Isn't pastrami corned beef? Is that two separate things? I thought it was the same thing. I don't know what the process of that is either, but that's what I thought it was. Got blog said that link wasn't allowed? Do we have links off in recipes? I thought links were allowed. Well, I can mess with it later and, like, give permissions or whatever. I could see that being an eel. I can't remember, though. I thought they were more aggressive when they hit. Fourth great one red deer today. Took about 1,400 kills. That's not too bad. It's either a baby carp. I guess it could be a mogul again. Or... it's a baby carp. Big male. The fact that these things get upwards of 60 pounds, and that's what we get. Back to how we used to catch fish. What's up, Just Have Fun? Alright, so actually I lied. I don't remember where we caught those eel. It was... oh, no, I do. It's, here. Oh, God. I got no fast travels anywhere. We came down from this side, as I recall. Alright, I guess we're going to go on a road trip, and in the meantime, we'll go through the Dino Park at night. Got... oh, we almost got two at the same time? Got the red deer and the moose within a week of each other? Go figure, huh? Where's the... oh, I missed the T-Rex. So they have little lights that shine on them? They do. They should move as an Easter egg at night. I swear I saw that T-Rex's tail move. I'm pretty sure it was perspective. It sure looked like it moved. Everybody's more excited about the dinos than the fish. The tigerfish is basically a dino. Is it... where's that pond at? Yeah, I think it's this way. Want to get a great one. Whitetail, but on Reventulia I can't find any more zones. I have like 70 and they don't respawn? That's weird. What's this little thing? I haven't been up here yet. There's a speaker there. I feel like there should be compies or something here. Maybe this is just flowers, I guess? Oh, no way. Level 5 piebald axe is trolled by 0.5. They almost never troll either. That's so unfortunate. I would have... honestly, I would have fully expected it to make it if I were in your position. I would have also been caught off guard that way. Yo, wait until you find it. Until they jump out and get me. I don't know why, but I don't remember the little waterfall. I knew there was the little pond here with the Brachiosaurus sticking its head out, but didn't realize there was a waterfall. And then the only other ones I'm aware of are the stegos. With the holes in the models that... I hope we get to, like, repair as a part of the missions, but I have no idea. pretty sure, I mean, there might be another piece of it that I'm not aware of, but based on the roads, I think that's the whole thing. Okay, so now we get to drive for 15 years. Got muted for an hour in Discord? Oh, hang on. If I do... Oh, God, which is it? Is it slash? Unmute. Did that do anything? I don't think it did anything. Why did that not work? Is it exclamation unmute? Well, someone who's smarter than me with moderating is going to have to fix that. What's big for Coyotes and Classic? Just got a 43.4. 57 is like the... I'd say like that's where they're really solid. If you get a 59, that's an absolute giant. Now when they had alligator gar, that would actually be awesome. Alligator gar, and I want real sturgeon. Like the little shovel nose, I like them a lot, but I want... You guys know. The real sturgeon, the big ones. How big do they get? Like 200 pounds-ish? I know that's bigger than anything we have in the game, but I feel like they can make it happen. So if I put a waypoint on that little turn off, maybe I'll remember to turn. Usually I don't. Oh, to try to catch an eel. Oh, wait. No, we did this before. That mountain is absurdly steep. There's a boat rental here. I don't know. So the thing about it is literally like right here, there's a waterfall. And I don't know if we can get that little tiny boat through it. I mean, maybe if we went this way, that's not so steep. I guess we'll give it a try. I'm kind of afraid that it's going to cause us to waste time, but we'll see. You ever eat raw venison? We did... Like, literally one time. What's that called? Oh, jeez. Like, it's usually done with, like, beef. Meat Eater did some kind of recipe with heart. What is that called? Somebody'll know. Tartare, yes. That's the one. We did that once. It was alright. I generally prefer my beef or my venison cooked. Wait, maybe it was carpaccio. I think it's tartare, but I'm not sure. Later, Clayton. What's going on, Ethan? Welcome on in. We're currently trying to set the world record for how fast we can drive around the entire map. Is there a horn in this game, by the way? If there is, I don't know what button it is. I want there to be. There's a handbrake, that's for sure. Day's going good, man. Caught our first diamond in this game in forever. A diamond tigerfish, too. So, quite possibly we have the first diamond tigerfish in the world, which is a really dumb achievement considering how bad I am in this game. But, it was really neat. It's the one diamond I wanted most. Horn is Alt F4. Oh, okay. Glad I looked at the map, because that's our turn, and then we're going all the way to the end. I'm a small creator. Any tips? So I always say a couple of things. The first one is the algorithm generally rewards consistency. So whether that means you're uploading once a month or, you know, once a week, every day, posting at the, or even just having a consistent schedule. Let's not even say like posting at the same time because we don't need to make it too confusing. Having a consistent schedule, not only are your viewers going to be more likely to just come back and, you know, hey, like it's Wednesday, Golden post today. Let me go and click on his channel, even if they're not subscribed yet, right? They know to come back and check. So whether YouTube doesn't send them alerts, and we all know YouTube sucks with notifications, or whether they aren't subscribed so they wouldn't get an alert, but they know when you upload, that helps a lot. And then the other thing is just make content on things you enjoy. if you're having fun, the viewers are going to have fun watching along with you. What's up, Bass Guide? Can you be my tigerfish? No. Xbox or PC? PC. I'm trying to read and drive. Just turned 21 Thursday. Finally got my handgun that I paid for back in January. Rossi RM66 357. Nice, dude. I've been thinking about getting a revolver of my own. I can't decide whether I should get an autoloader or a revolver. I kind of feel... Whoa. Didn't see that guardrail. I kind of feel like a revolver suits me more. So that's probably the direction I'll go. Not sure if I'll get a 357 or what I want to do, but... That'll be something I consider now is the Rossi, because that's not one I've ever shot. First hunting experience? I don't know if this was before or after. So, like, the first thing I ever shot was a groundhog. My dad took me groundhog hunting. It was such a weird situation, too. My dad took me groundhog hunting. A kid that I played baseball with was coming up to groundhog hunt that day. Me and my dad got there, like, a little before the kid and his dad got to our farm. And there was a groundhog in the field. So I shot at it, and I was like 5. I missed it like 4 or 5 times, and I finally hit it. And I think it popped back up, and the other kid actually shot it. So technically he killed it, but I shot it first. So in my mind, that was my first kill. I guess my first official kill that nobody else shot was a squirrel. But the first, like, at least deer hunting memory I have, my dad took me archery hunting. I didn't have a bow or nothing. I was just there to watch. And I remember climbing up in the stand, and I remember being the one to, like, spot the deer that were coming our way. And I just thought that I was so proud of myself. It wasn't... Why can't I... Hello? Why can't I place a waypoint over there? That is weird. Anyway. I felt like I contributed, even though Dad didn't end up shooting those deer or anything. Are there guides in the Angler? There are a ton of community-made guides. So my thought is, if we can find a way... I really wish I could place a marker over there. Well, what if I just do... that? My thought is, if I can find a way down this, I'll get to where I want to be, but I'm not really sure if that's possible. I have been having that issue, Sable. Yep. Guess we fell too far because it respawned us already. That kind of looks not steep if we go this way, though. It might get steep after this. I don't know. It does a little bit for sure. Just one fast travel point along this river would save me so much strugs, but I can't find one. Oh good, these trees are back. If you caught yesterday's stream, you'll remember these have... I can't even back up. These all have hitboxes. Every little tree on this map seems to have a hitbox. Well, that's that, I guess. I guess we're gonna try to run down there. I don't really like our odds, but maybe. Darth has some good guides, and there are helpful things in the Angler Discord. I know Darth has some guys coming up too, but there was it the resource hub or something in the Angler Discord is a thing that I've used a lot to help me out. Full send? I tried to full send, but I'm bad. Holy, we're 2 hours and 20 minutes into this. How long did we spend trying to catch a catfish? Hey, sounds good, Slinky. Appreciate you hanging out. I think we can make it down here. I think this is gonna work. There's no roads or anything. There's that one over there, but I've been to this boat thing. Maybe I should go here? I'm gonna go here real quick. I so badly want to fast travel that I'm... Oh, wait. Yeah, it should work. That I'm willing to run even further to try to find a fast travel. Sounds good, Golden. Appreciate you stopping in. Wish 35 Remington was still commonly produced. My dad's side of the family has a 35 Remington that was my great-great-grandpa's, I believe, a Model 14 pump. That is the thing that sucks, like, if you have an old rifle, like, especially one like that where it's one that potentially generations of your family has used, as the ammo production is phased out, it gets really hard to be able to find any, and especially affordable ammo for them. I'll try to fix that, K-Flow. I know you said it's an hour, so it'll at least in an hour be fixed if I can't figure out how to unmute. I don't think I can manually remove the roll. I think I have to do the command. I like your content. It's fun to watch. Love from Pakistan. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for stopping in. Do you ever use a deer call when you go hunting? I do a decent bit of, like, I don't do much blind calling. I'll blind rattle here and there. But, I grunt at most mature bucks I see that don't seem like they're going to come in. I at least try it. Worth a shot. Ooh. A little steep, but I think it's navigable. Is that the XP? Ah, a fast travel. Oh, there's a cave there. I was this close to a cave this whole time, and I didn't know where it was. Whoa. I don't know if these are technically story things, but... Oh, it's a photo thing. Nice. Ooh. You know what? Everybody that's played The Forest right now is thinking that this looks like The Forest, right? Because immediately I see that and I think The Forest. Even I think the lawn chairs have the same, like, stripes. Is this water here? Yes, yes it is. I can't even see it. Now I can. What did I say I used? Was it the wafters when I caught the eel? I can't remember. What? We're on land somewhere. Well, now it's in the water anyway. That cave is straight out of the forest? Sure seems like it. That is likely story mission stuff. You're probably right, so we're not going to interact with it. Well, I did take a picture of it, but... Trying to catch the eel by hand? Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. How'd you know I was about to comment that? It has that foresty vibe immediately. Wait, something's not right here. Isn't it supposed to show the depth of the water, too? Or if it only shows one number, does it mean we're on the bottom? Thoughts on the New Zealand map in Way of the Hunter? I like it, but the thing about it is, the good genetics are so specifically spread out. Sorry, spread out's the wrong word. So specifically divided up, kind of? Like, there's one obvious great place for red deer, and it's along that creek. There's one obvious great place for tar. And it's like those couple of lakes in the southwest. The thing that I've loved about going back to Transylvania for these videos lately is you can find good genes anywhere. Like that fallow deer spot, I've hardly ever hunted that lake. I've killed 5-star fallow in a bunch of different places, but this new spot, we just killed a 5-star today. I think I've got another up-and-coming 5-star, and the Mellow might be a 5-star Mellow, which would be nuts. He looks pretty good. I just think they haven't been able to recapture the magic of the old maps. Tickamoon was close. You can get 5 stars in a lot of places on Tickamoon, but it's still not quite the same to me. Means you're on the bottom? Gotcha. What size hook do I have on the... 4's not necessarily too big for an eel, but if we're going to catch a smaller eel, I just realized that could have been why we didn't have any bites there. I'll give that one more try. Favorite fish on this map? I really do like the sharp-toothed catfish. We caught a couple of those earlier, but it's got to be the tigerfish. They're so unique compared to anything else in the game. Helps that we got a diamond one too, but they're just by far my favorite. Can I give you my safe file and you do my bear grinding for me? Hey, call me when the great one's here. Does your character need a nap or what is that random blinking? What random blinking? No eels, nowheres. Oh, hold on. Might have spoke too soon. Ooh, that was faster too. That might be an eel. Screen blink? I've seen some weird lighting things. Is it a full-on screen blink though? My monitor does that, but I assume that doesn't show up in videos. If it does, oh god. I gotta fix that if that's the case. An eel, holy! As Kylo once said, a creepy little worm. What's up, Nate? I spoke it into biting? I really did. I should threaten fish more often. I just casted through the cave wall, I guess. I'm literally, like, I'm trying to not cast far, in case you're wondering. Much better. It's a little deeper there, 7 feet. Do you think they'll ever add deep sea fishing? They might, but I feel like the biggest limitation to it is the fact that they've kind of talked about this. There was, when they added Spain, a lot of people thought they should add Wells catfish, and they didn't. And I believe Jaxy addressed it on stream. He said that it was like an engine limitation because Wells catfish get enormous, like 200 pounds or something. And he said like the game wouldn't be able to handle that. If they added deep sea fishing and didn't have, you know, whatever, insert name of giant fish, halibut, Goliath grouper, whatever, I just think people wouldn't even like it. So I don't know. See, oh, that right there, I just saw it. Yeah, I don't know if that's like a little intended thing about the headlamp or if it's just a buggy lighting thing. It's a better one. Hey, gold. We're getting some tokens. 9 pounds. Nice. Plantro actually catching decent fish in the angler or eels. Wonder what time it is for them. Can we catch one? Today would be the day. That is literally right on the side of it. 0 feet. Let's drop that down. Get it to 5. We should stop talking about it getting more frequent. It's the creepy ghost. Dude, I had, I've talked about this. The previous owners of this house, specifically the, what's her name? Sharon. She was, like, super, like, loved animals, wouldn't hurt a fly. Like, if there was a fly in the house, she would catch it and release it. They didn't, to the best of my knowledge, they wouldn't use mouse traps. They had those, like, things that you plug in and it makes a really shrill noise that I guess they hate. It doesn't work, by the way. So they had a bunch of those here. So anyway, when we moved in, there was inevitably a mouse problem in the attic. And the other day, I went up there and like set 4 more traps to try to get rid of more mice. I don't know what it was. Like 2 hours later, maybe 3-4 hours later, I heard what sounded like, to me, a much larger thing, almost like dragging something. Like my thought was, is there like a, I don't know, a raccoon or something up there with a mousetrap stuck on his foot? Like it sounded like it was dragging something across the floor up there. And I was like, well, I'm not going up there to find out. But then I thought it was maybe a ghost, so I'm not going up there. Do you believe in ghosts? I choose not to believe in ghosts when it would be convenient to think they don't exist so that I don't have to be worried about it. The ghosts don't like your murderous ways? Oh, killing mice and stuff. Yeah, I'll go up there eventually and try to see what that was, but I figured I'd give it a little bit. There was also, like, the best way I can describe it is a really, like, kind of deep door creaking sound. But there's only one door there, and I can see it, and it was closed. So I was like, that's good. I'm not going up there. It was me, I was harvesting the trap cheese. It's peanut butter, actually. Just lucky trying to get off the roof. Hey, while you're up there, clean out the gutters. We had a big rat in the garage one time that drug a trap around and it was loud. Oh, I bet you that's what it is. So if you're trying to sell a house, I guess you wouldn't say this unless you asked. I wasn't told anything about rats or anything like that. I've seen a few muskrats, like when I'm fishing, and I thought one time that I saw a rat, not a muskrat, like it really looked like a rat to me. But there was a rat trap in the shed, so I'm sure they've had rats before. Maybe it was a rat that got his foot in there. If I go up there and there's only 3 traps, I'll have my answer. If I go up there and there's a rat that wants to gnaw my face off for having its foot stuck in a trap, I'll also have my answer. I just realized we're 8 inches under the surface. Gotta get a light whenever I eat tasted like cheese. That might have been the mouse poison I threw up there. You might want to go get your stomach pumped. Don't go watching The Exorcist? I don't know if I've seen The Exorcist. I've seen most of the movies, like any of the, oh jeez. Why can I never remember the name of them things? Ed and somebody. Oh my god. Kylo, what are those called? Conjuring. Got it. We've seen most of those sorts of things, mostly because Kylo likes to watch them. I don't mind them. Hey, this house is full of rats might be a bad selling point. Yeah, see, had he said, hey, this house is full of rats, but the guys at the hunting club say there might be a 180 around here, I'd have still bought it. I knew neither of those facts, so here we are. Is a piebald magpie rare? Yes. Oh, was it? Yeah, Colin, those ones have... I guess it's a bug. I don't know why it happens. I'm assuming it was the half-rack thing. I see live targets for bird shots. Like, the old lady in Ratatouille. Gotta say, these are way easier to reel in than 30-pound tigerfish and cats. That's a decent one again. So I'm thinking gold's maybe in the 7 or 8 pound area. If there's a 180 around, he could sell me a 10 at that point. Honestly, true. It's funny because, like I said, the guy's wife was super animal friendly and stuff. So when I shot that big buck, I didn't send him the picture of it. I know he hunted when he was younger and stuff, but he said he hadn't hunted in forever because, like, obviously his wife wouldn't want him to hunt. So I showed my neighbor, and, you know, because I know he hunts. And I guess at some point my neighbor told the guy that I shot that. So he came to help us, like, he walked me around the property lines and stuff a couple months later. So I showed him the rack and all that, and I showed him the trail camera pictures. And he said that his wife said, like, we should have ran a trail camera. We could have gotten, like, those cool photos or whatever. And I was like, huh, I guess I should have just sent it right away. Who knew? That actually, K-Flow, that was one of the... I was talking to my dad at the gun raffle about different potential handguns I might get, and that was one of the advantages. Snake shot specifically. Same difference, basically. Fish for rats? Wait. I kind of assume I know what this is, but can you elaborate a little bit? Make an IRL fishing video. We'll see, I might. I'd like to, but it's sort of challenging to film that. Flinter battles ghosts during muzzleloader season. Does the smell of sulfur after you fire a flintlock muzzleloader scare ghosts? Is it like garlic for vampires? Saw a piebald pigeon? Really? That's cool. Old news, but I saw that the Cowboys traded for Justin Jefferson. Crazy times. I have to assume you're trolling or I would have heard that, right? I would see, Danny, I don't think the guys at the hunting club like me very much because I shot that buck. From what I was told after the fact, they all knew about it. They had trail camera photos and stuff. You know what though? I think I was told none of them had ever seen it, at least in hunting season. So I was gonna say I wonder if any of them had ever missed it, but I guess not. Corn on a hook and you snag them? Times were different back then. No, the reason that I immediately figured that's exactly what it was is because we had the same idea for groundhogs. We never did it, but we thought that was a thing. Wait, no, I got pranked? All I know is when the Eagles traded for Kenny Pickett, Tyler was in here in all caps saying, "This is not a joke, the Eagles just traded for Kenny Pickett." So I figured somebody would have told me by then. Didn't look at the name of the people who posted it. Was it Butt Crack Sports by chance? One of those, I think the Steelers defensive line coach has that, but I don't know how to say it, Vitiligo? From Alabama, if I'm not mistaken. The college, I don't know if that's where he's from. The guys at mine said the same thing about the 170 I killed? Oh, that they had all seen it and were hunting it and stuff? I wanted to ask for trail camera pictures, but like I said, I don't really think they like me. I also, like, the impression I get is that it's kind of the hunting club where everybody goes and drinks beer and sometimes they hunt, that kind of thing. So I doubt they're the type to save trail camera photos. Vitiligo, like that? Folks said they shot at him, supposedly? Sounds to me like one of them hit it and you missed it, but it died in front of you. What? Wait, do they hit it when it moves? Is that a mechanic or did that just happen to time up? Chiz and I are taking shots. Nice. What are you taking shots of? Exactly how my camp is, 98% drinking, 2% hunting. The deer camp that I was at with Aaron in Indiana, I think it was just 3. Okay, so we know 7.5 pounds is still silver. Aaron, Aaron's dad, and me, obviously we're taking hunting pretty seriously. Not that we weren't up till 3 a.m. drinking, but we also got up and actually went hunting. I think we were the only ones that actually got up before daylight and went hunting on the first day. I think. Most of the rest of them eventually made it out hunting. For a little while. But, yeah, I mean, most hunting camps are like that. Deer camp is a vibe. Just happened to time up. Bottom baits are supposed to be absolutely still. Okay. Don't worry about that. You ever watch UFC? Almost never. I've seen a couple of fights. Hey, sounds good, Chio. Hope you guys have a good time. Shots of chocolate milk? Yeah. Bone strength. That one looks okay. Still silver. It's a good thing, though, the baits that we're using happen to be in that little cache, literally in the spot that we just came to. Walking out to find a stand when you're still a little tipsy is part of the hunting experience? I don't think I've ever... I mean, I've probably had a little bit in my system, but I've never really been like... I take it seriously enough that I don't drink enough to where I'm going to be a little bit tipsy when I go out. My bro... My friend, that was hard for me to read. Maybe I have been drinking. My friend said he killed a doe 2 months ago. I mean, some states are still in January. Hunting? No way. Fishing? Well. Where's the best place for northern pike on the starting map? I'm the wrong person to ask. Somebody here probably knows. Are level 5 moose still the trolliest trolls? I think level 5 reindeer and then anything on Emerald Coast might have something to say about that. Drinking beer and time flies while I watch your stream now? Oh, nice. I want to get into time flies. I have so many things I'd like to do, and then I realize that I don't have the time to, like, really learn them. I wish ours was like that, K-Flow. Our archery ends, like, 2 weeks before rifle. And then it comes back in the day after Christmas for like 2.5 weeks, maybe 3 weeks total. And then that's it. The dam is the best spot for pike? I was thinking that area, like I've caught some decent ones there. I was thinking that area, but I didn't know if that was the best spot. Said he killed it with a gun? I mean, a lot of muzzleloader seasons also are in that time of year. I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. Gun season is 3 months. That's a lot of gun season. Ours is 2 weeks. Emerald Coast kind of sucks. Everything's max weight and everything trolls. Kangaroos at level 7 could be silver. You know what? I never actually thought about that. You're right. I not that I never thought that Emerald Coast sucks. I don't hate it, but it's lacking something. But maybe that's actually it. Yeah, if you just had a reason to track stuff. Like, I rather enjoy species like even moose work, Roosevelt elk work, whitetail not so much. Lots of 85 to 100 tracks. They're not worth tracking as much. Yeah, like things that max weight range is at least a little bit rare. I like trying to track stuff down when I hit a heavy track. I love that adrenaline and anticipation of trying to find it. But yeah, there's like nothing on Emerald Coast that you ever bother tracking. There's no point. Fox, maybe? That's about it. Quail? Are you getting tired? What time do you go to bed? God. My sleep schedule is non-existent. I was up till like 2 a.m. getting the angler video ready for yesterday. I think last night I went to bed at like 12:30. A lot of times it's like 10:30. I'm becoming an old person and I go to bed at a decent time, but it's so video dependent. When I'm prepping content for when we like travel, it's 2 and 3 a.m. all the time. It just happens. Fell through the map? Nice. Alright, I think we're gonna go and make it daylight. Try to catch some maybe tigerfish and some bass again. And then we'll probably wrap it up. Maybe around 10. So we got like 20 minutes. Welcome back, Layton. So what I gotta do is make it, or I need to close the game completely, I think. I didn't get to see what this looks like last time. Do those things work? Oh, they do. Look at that little latest sub ticker. I should ask the guy if he can redo my regular overlay. I'm like getting confused. Redo my regular overlay so I can do the latest sub ticker instead of the, well, I could just do it with a new follow though. I'll do that. Anyway, don't mind me. That pic I sent was that Christmas Smirnoff stuff? Alright, so I couldn't tell from the glass, but I saw the Christmas Smirnoff sitting there, so I was assuming it was that. Anyway, got anything good we killed? Don't kill fish. The devs don't like that. We caught a diamond tigerfish, which is pretty cool. Might be the first one ever caught in literally the entire game. I don't know if that's the case, but I hope so. And just like that, it's noon. So we might as well go back to the same spot, because we were catching some decent numbers of bass there. Oh yeah, we don't have a fast travel. There's one here though, and I think we can boat through there, pretty sure. Being from Australia, I can say I've never seen a bantang in my life. Plenty of roos, foxes, goats, crocs, and deer, but bantang, yeah, it's a really low population if I remember correctly in Australia. They're more common in India, I believe. What is the new map here in the Angler? It's South Africa. I mean, why don't we try here for bass too? We caught some yellowfish maybe? Better yet, what about at the waterfall? I love this little boat. I'm never using the other boats again. Joke's on you, my grandpa's dog's cousin caught one back in 1739. Yeah, back in my day, you didn't care, diamond and gold. You brought them home and you filleted them for dinner. Did that sound like your grandpa's dog's cousin? Small pocket to the north. I am not smart enough to know what those other letters stand for. But yeah, that's how I understood the population to be. I remember looking into it for the Untamed Species video I did. It's a largemouth. Whoa! What are you taking line for there, fella? I didn't think he was that big. An Asian map for the hunter would be interesting? I think it would be. One thing's for sure, it would be mostly, if not entirely, unique species. Queensland and Northern Territory, I gotcha. Fish on. When Kyle and I are on the phone, she's been playing the Angler there. She's visiting family in Georgia. Every time she hooks a fish, she yells, "Fish on!" When does the map come out? Yep, comes out on Tuesday. This is early access right now. Hey, doesn't look too bad now. No. Get back here. It'd be cool if that was a PB. Not quite. Still decent. Am I the second coming of Jeremy Wade? Definitely. I don't think I can narrate as good as he can, though. What do you think of the stands in Wade the Hunter? You know, I thought they were going to be more useful than, at least for me, they've been. Like, I like them, but I never really find much use for them. A couple of times I've been able to set up a tripod and, like, see over a hill when I'm getting warning calls. And, like, my fear would be if I crouched all the way up to the hill, I'd spook them. But other than that, yeah, I don't know. I don't get to use them. Getting the random lag. Things look... Might have a diamond Arctic char on. Dude, I'd really want one of those too. That's like the one thing on Norway I really remotely even care about catching a diamond of. Hopefully it's diamond. What was I gonna read there? Oh, the random lag? Yeah, we've dropped like 281 frames, but those were mostly early. That's 4.5 seconds of stream. So we aren't lagging much. So I think it's YouTube's end or potentially maybe just bad connection. Only killed 2 out of the stands. I killed that 5-star red deer out of the stand on stream because you guys told me to. Oh my god, 22 pounds? What's the record for char? That's huge. Is it not? Thanks, Bead. Do you know when the map comes out? I don't know what that means, to be honest, Mux. I don't do the Fortnite, so I don't get the reference. Record's 24.25. What's diamond? Isn't it like 17 or 18? That's a huge range. And yet, I don't have any diamonds, because bad. Pick's got it now. There's a new map? Around 19, okay. I think I have a 17 something pounder. I knew he was close-ish to diamond. Well, I think I found a pocket of largemouth yellowfish, that's for sure. 1 diamond to the 4 new babies on Norway. You are far more patient than I trying to catch diamonds of those. Like, I can get, when it's a decent sized fish, like the tiger fish we caught earlier and stuff, these yellowfish do it. Even with a fairly heavy setup, like, they give you a fight. I just can't get excited about, like, say, a diamond mountain whitefish. Biggest before was 18.3? Nice. Still better than mine. Doesn't mean we've literally caught them all, but I think we'll buzz over to the side that we were planning on going to. Can you start doing map loadouts and or map hotspots again? Did I do one for, what even was the last map? Emerald Coast? I don't remember if I did one. Need to level up on my game? I do. I guess I did, I don't know when I hit level 49. I was just thinking, I almost thought I wasn't getting XP in early access because I haven't leveled up yet, but I guess I did. The other thing I should do is, it's probably too late now because we're nearly at the end of the stream, but, that won't take long. I'm not catching that many Kerper right now, so we'll do silvers. And XP-wise, that's the same. Might as well do any then, because why would we not? And we'll activate some of these too. Oh, good. We're not going to catch 35 fish by the end of the stream, but I might as well activate that. Alright. We'll get some XP. Why is the water... It looks nice, but that's not what color it was when I went into the pause menu. Had a largemouth over 30 pounds and say a bass fishing? Did they get that big in that game? Everything's good on my end, Kyla. Gotten golds to 2 of the babies, but no luck on the others. They're what got me back into the angler? Really? Was it just adding, like, had they been, say, larger species, would that have gotten you back into it too, or not? Epics, thank you for the super chat, man. Really, really appreciate that. For Diamond Arctic Char, I've got 8 diamonds at the same lake. It's the bottom left lake that's called the Australia Lake. Non-stop big char. I think that's where I caught my best one. I'm pretty sure that was the spot that I ended up catching the 17-pounder. One of these days, I'm going to have to go back there. How deep is this? And also, yeah, I just realized I'm going the wrong way. I kind of had a feeling, because I knew it was just a little past. It's 12 feet deep. We got to try it once or twice before we go the correct direction. Biggest diamond in the Hunter? That's so hard to answer because, like, you know, I've got a number of max scores for things that can be max score. As far as, like, true racks and stuff go, I don't know, like, I've got a diamond Rosie that's about as big as they get, things like that. Oh, by the way, somebody asked about, like, the drifting boats earlier. Can you see that? Like, I'm literally drifting. It happens way more in the rivers and creeks. Whoop. I heard a something jump right when we took off. Size 3 spoon at any of the hotspots and you'll get one. I'll try to remember that. I will give it a try. Behind the stream because internet, no worries. But yeah, just new species mainly, but I enjoy fishing on light tackle too, so that helped. That's fair. I just can't get, I don't know what it is, I can't get hyped for that. What's with the water in the boat? I don't know why it does that. How'd I end up 2 minutes behind? Who knows? The ghost is upon us. Oh wait, I can't go that way. There's a waterfall in the way. I can walk up there. We'll just fish at the base of the waterfall. Boat seems to be going a wee bit too quick for 6 horsepower. Considering the regular bass boats, I think are 250. This is a much smaller boat, but still. It goes pretty fast. Sprung a leak, maybe. Some flex tape. That's a lot of damage. Is that flex steel or flex tape? Now that I activated all my challenges, the fish are like, nope, we're done. Hope you had a good day. Wait. No, I have the popper on, right? Yeah. It's gonna feel real dumb, but then I remembered we caught all those yellowfish, so it had to be on. Sawed this boat in half? Didn't they make a boat out of like a... or the bottom of a boat out of a screen door with flex seal? What is that? It's like a slender fish. Another diamond? Holy! What's up, Terrell? Day's been good. We caught ourselves a diamond tigerfish, so literally day made as far as angler things go. Recorded a really fun video in Call of the Wild for tomorrow. Looking forward to that. And got some stuff done around the house. Tried to clean things up since Kyla's getting home like really early, technically early Monday morning. I might, depending on how things go, I might do a stream in the Angler like late-ish. I guess it'd be around this time. Tomorrow night too. Till I gotta leave to go pick Kyla up at the airport. We'll see. But there may be another late Angler stream. Depends on whatever else I gotta get done. How tired I am. I might sleep before then, because the 4-hour drive when you're already tired, less than ideal. Smallmouth this time? Or a mogul, potentially? Nah, smallmouth. No more everyday streams with Kyla home. I'm still annoyed that my ISP chose this week, the week that I was all excited to do an everyday stream thing, to have like the worst internet problems. They finally did get it fixed, you know, by yesterday. So I was able to stream for early access, but still. I can stream every day when you're here. It's just like, logistically, it is just significantly more difficult. Because, well, A, I try to like not make you feel like you have to just sit there and be quiet all day. Like if I'm recording and then streaming and stuff. Then also be like, you know, if you want to stream, or if maybe, I don't know, maybe we want to actually do something, go somewhere, who knows. I would be fishing with you when I get the map. I mean, we can do that. Can you please let me catch you? Over 800 kills into my bear grind, but seeing your Hirschfeld video makes me want to unlock my map for trophies. Hirschfelden's got good stuff. As difficult a hunt as it can be, it's really rewarding when you do find trophies on that map. Big fish? Maybe not. I thought the drag made a little sound. Why in the fluff are you still alive? Why in the fluff are you still alive? Shouldn't you be in bed? She'll take all the fish, it's a trap. No, I'm gonna catch another diamond tigerfish and like do the gritty or something. The kids still do that? Don't jinx it, he says. This is a better fish anyway. Hint taken. I meant like awake, but you know. Need a face cam if you do the gritty? I'll do it. Who was the Mike Gesicki, I think? The Dolphins. He did a terrible rendition of the gritty. That would be what mine would look like. For sure. Tell you what, we'll fish until we get to level 50, whenever that is. It shouldn't be that long, because when we do the challenges, we'll go pretty quick, but... Any diamonds? Yeah, we caught a diamond tigerfish really early on in the stream, like over 2 hours ago. 2 a.m. today, my girlfriend is traveling and she needs someone to talk to, and B, F1's at 4 a.m., so I might as well pull an all-nighter. You're just a maniac. It's funny, because, like, I used to do the same thing at your age, like, just stay up all night. And now I hear that and think, like, oh, how will you ever recover? What am I even doing? Challenges. Oh, it's over here. Need 30 more pounds of fish. Does it say how much XP I need to the next level? I'm assuming not. When does the map release? Tuesday. I have not set any deer traps, no. Biggest fish in real life? I don't know, like, I never weighed any of the catfish or anything I caught. I'm sure I had some, like, 7-8 pound catfish. Biggest fish I ever weighed was the, what was he, 4 pounds, 2 ounces? Bass I caught in West Virginia. It's one of our better smallmouths. I caught a trout one time that I think was probably in the region of 5-6 pounds. Never caught anything, you know, huge. The poor lad doesn't know the phrase, Kyla. How dare you? Should I shoot my next Great One Black Bear with a new bow or the new 4570 pistol? New bow? Oh, it doesn't say new bow. I just can't read. I rather enjoyed having to get that close to a bear and taking it with a pistol. So, or sorry, with a bow. So, I'd recommend it for sure. Recommend the experience. There is certainly a chance that things can go wrong. I think the bug is fixed though, where they like do the stand up immediately thing. They're not good at stand up really. They just have bad jokes. Are you allowed to say that on YouTube yet? Remember they like, was it YouTube or Twitch? They like banned the term. Need the 15-foot boat with a 250 and a 25 horsepower motor for a troller motor? I need all the equipment for maximum chance to catch big males. Twitch, okay. That was unbearable. I really don't remember the context of it. I just remember it happening. Oh, hello there. Could be a tigerfish, but I'd imagine it's a largemouth again. Hey, Tyler, what's up? Thank you for the 35 months. One away from triple 12. I was talking about you earlier. Somebody, no hate, just bringing up the situation. Somebody got trolled by one of the, like, fake accounts out there that said Justin Jefferson got traded at the Cowboys. And I said that had to be a troll. Because someone would have told me, because you came in all caps when Kenny Pickett, of all people, got traded. We need to live while you fish in real life? I don't know if I'd have the internet speeds to do it. Whoa. That was a little serious. After that diamond, I've caught 3 big golds. Alright, I gotta go back to that spot. I don't know if I'm just, like, I don't know if I wasn't patient enough. I don't know if I was in the wrong part of the lake. I wasn't getting very many hits when I was using the size. Maybe I had a size 2 spoon on, though. That is a largemouth yellowfish. Papa acid. Just on the dock, I think that's where I was fishing from. Like, it always seemed to me that I would sort of, I'd catch one decent one there, and it was as if I had fished the spot out, kind of. Kenny got one motivational text from Russ and decided that was enough. Russ said something about Steelers country, let's forge, and he just said, like, no, not doing it. Tell the fish to stop pulling drag? I mean, it's kind of a good thing, right? At least you get some hype that you're pulling a big one in. That 16 pounder fought hard, though. Like, we've caught 25 pound yellowfish without too much struggle. We had to at least work for that one. Not my best moment. Hey, it happens. I've believed a couple, too. What was the one? It was Antonio Brown's thing, CTESPN. He said... Who did he say the Steelers were trading for? Oh, it was JJ, actually. It was Justin Jefferson. And he actually, you know, he just copies tweets and stuff anyway. But he did have a thing saying the Steelers were going to pick up Russ like 2 days before it actually happened. So I was like, maybe he has some insight. Maybe they are going to trade for him. This thing's under my boat now. Oh, now it's not. Hello? There is a weird thing. I don't know if it's just this boat or all boats, but I seem to need to get them in a very particular spot. And I'm struggling to do that. There we go. Are you afraid of heights? No, it's weird. When I'm in a... So often when I'm in a tree stand, I forget there's a word for it. But I, like, get the urge to jump out of it, actually. Not like I'm going to, but it's just like, yeah, I wonder if I can just jump out of this and land on my feet. You should definitely do that, Kyler. Need the Seahawks to draft some linemen? They did draft one recently, right? A tackle? I think they did. Hawks need some type of help on defense. Did they give like a long-term contract to Big Cat? Not the Barstool guy. Even worse, the sketchier the stand. The one that... Actually, it's a sketchy stand. That's funny. The one that does it to me the most is... This tree has been dead for 10 years. And there's been a stand in it the entire time. And I've hunted at it every year. We put 2 posts, because this tree, it's only probably 12 foot up. But maybe, yeah, I don't know, 10, 12 feet. The tree makes a 90-degree turn. It does that for like 6 feet, and then it goes straight up again. It's just got a big old angle in it. There's a tigerfish. So it's this perfect ability to put posts underneath that horizontal part and like hold it up. That particular stand, every time I'm in it, I think about jumping out of it. Every single time. As a week ago, we have 0 left guards. That's kind of a problem. I think we need one more of those for a challenge. Hate these roach, caught like 5 magic golds but no diamond. I just need a roach and a pike on Spain to finish all the diamonds in the game. What's diamond pike on... What'd you say, on Spain? How big do they get? Who did Joe Mixon get traded to? I remember seeing it. Houston? I think? Bowhunt out of 1, it's about 20 foot up and it feels like you're gonna slide off. I always want to jump out of it. I am not all for the sliding out of the tree stand feeling. I hung one this year in a spot that I thought was going to be really good, and it kind of had that feeling to it. I only hunted out of it like 2 or 3 times because it was too sketchy. 18.96 is diamond. I have an 18.8. That is so unfortunate. I have a number of those where I'm like a bunch of my personal best are within half a pound, maybe a pound of diamond. Usually I just don't get the luck, but that close is just not fair. It was Houston. Ha, look at me. Football knowledge. My brain is filled with an absurd amount of relatively useless football and Call the Wild knowledge. That's 900 XP. Did we level up? No. Oh, right there, though. So, what's left? Got all the dailies done. Ooh. This is... Did I catch 2 tigerfish? Oh, I didn't do the tigerfish one. The weeklies... We either need to catch 20-some more fish. But do you get XP with every catch now, I think, right? That's just not fair, Ender. Does anyone have the glitch where Golden Ridge says they have more diamonds than they do? I have a diamond token, but I haven't caught one. Huh. I surely haven't seen that glitch. I see a fish. He's not bad. Little chunky fellow. Most of these largemouth yellowfish seem to be in the 15-pound range. Broke the chain. Wait, what kind of chain are you using? Or was chain the wrong word? Come here, you. Why can't I land you? You get a diamond token for completing the Taylor's tackle challenges. Well, that was probably it. That's our second biggest one. Hay bale. What? Cave bat. What in the world is it talking about? I've clearly just leveled up. Hay bale? I don't know, Kyla. I don't know if that was specific to this map or if that was because I was level 50 specifically. I have never, ever heard that sound in this game. Pizza says that was mad. Zaggy coming in with the 63 months. Welcome back. Pizza said thought I was high. So I don't think it's not mission based, right? So I can go back and see what that is. I'm not gonna accidentally release a spoiler at the end of a 3-hour stream that I would then need to take down. Massive roach. Holy, there he is. Has to be a part of the map, the level thing. I think so. So it'll be in my storage, right? Or do I have to buy it? Oh, what are all these things? I don't know if those are map specific. We're not going to look at those too closely. There's a whole bunch of these things. Or are these DLC things? Maybe they are. I'm guessing that's the case. What was it called? Hay bale? I don't see a hay bale anywhere. Wait. Oh, I unlocked those. And... oh, I think it's all clothing. Yes. Hay bale shorts. Why are they called hay bale? Like, actually, why? Anybody... my brother, who bales hay in shorts is a maniac. Well, that's less exciting than I thought. 2.89, dang, man. Hungry so lurk, woke up at 11 p.m., not like this. What'd you do that for? Well, now I gotta try to catch at least one more fish. What should we go and try to catch? I still wanted to catch another spotted bass. I bet there's some out here, though. Let's go out in the middle of this. We'll cast a couple times, then we'll wrap up. Because it's made out of a hay bale? They made my pants out of grass? Wish this game had a way to display your catches like a trophy lodge. Mel was saying that, I think maybe during my classic stream we streamed together this past Wednesday. Just something, like whether it's replicas, whatever. A lodge of some kind would be really nice. I did indeed address it, Kyla. Jeez. I think I'm rude. Oh, like a stringer. I got you, Terrell. It makes more sense to me. 60 feet deep here. I bet you there's a bunch of carp in here. Oh, I know there are, because this is actually where we caught the grass carp and something else. Oh, it was the kerper. Catch a dinosaur? Was a diamond tigerfish not dinosaur enough for you? No worries at all, Clayton. Just being here is more support than I could ask for. Drink is worse than the moonshine. The moonshine cherries are fantastic. What do you mean? Gonna have one of those when I go to Mom and Dad's tomorrow, just because you said that. Those things gotta be potent by now, because it's been quite a few years. You want to see a pterodactyl? You got to see a pterodactyl, though. We went right by him. You tell me there's no bass in this lake? Well, we'll catch some kerper then, because I like them too. Did you know if you hit the right button, it works? So, what do I even have on this thing? Size A, yeah, it'll work. This little spot of the lake's got a good drift going. We'll open the bail arm then, because we might as well just cover some water. They can legit do multi-mount fish and everything. Theoretically, that's way easier to do than multi-mounts for animals. Like, just the amount of poses are so much less. Plans for tomorrow? Edit tomorrow's video, which I'm really excited about. Probably try to get whatever else of the house cleaned up for when Kyla gets here. Likely gonna stream tomorrow evening as long as everything's good to go, and then drive 4 hours to Pittsburgh and back. Can't wait. It'll probably be like... Actually, I might be able to do it in 3. I'm not gonna be speeding because it's the end of the month. The cops are gonna be out. But, just the mere fact that nobody should be on the road that time of night should really help. Hey, Kyle, thank you for subscribing. Welcome, welcome. Late night road trip, indeed. So, like, what's going on here? Why do they hate me? Pretty sure right at the dock is the blue kerper spot. I'll just go there then. Lovely Pittsburgh. It's really not like it's not even bad driving in Pittsburgh. It's the tunnels. Squirrel Hill and Squirrel Hill's the really bad one, and Fort Pitt, both of them, just like the bottlenecking that occurs, and then everybody has to be outsmart everybody. Oh, wrong. Outsmart everybody else driver, so they got to switch lanes, and that just slows things down worse. If everybody just stayed in the same lane, I bet it would be 40% faster. They're going to be legendaries at release. Not that I'm aware of. When Spain came out, the legendaries came later. Not like way later, but later. Got to fill the end of month quota? Yep. Flantro's gotta be doing safe speeds. Plus, I'm gonna have Shadow with me, so can't be putting her at risk. I'm so perplexed as to why there's not fish right now. Remember driving past the Steelers Stadium? It looked pretty sad around there? Sad? Why sad? I don't remember what I caught these things on before. It was a size 8 hook that I had on here, right? Can you not look when you're using it? I guess not. Grass carp? I think. There's a kerper there. Don't swim right past. There's no way you don't want a bloodworm. The kerper's gonna go get it. Is it stuck on a rock? Ah! Whoops. I didn't do that. You guys didn't see that. How do I... Wait. Hello? There we go. Noob. I want to put, I wanted to catch the grass carp, so I was sort of already thinking of that, but I really expected it to bite that time. Swing and a miss. It's alright. The grass carp's cooler anyway. The last time I threw cheese out for one, I might need to cast this a little further actually. The last time, I literally had it sitting in front of the carp for like a good, I don't know, 30 seconds. I was convinced it wasn't going to bite, and then right when I went to cut the line, it went and hit it. I don't know, Kyla. I haven't seen you catch a diamond tigerfish. I think that's honestly the metric of skill in this game. 3 pounds on the dot, man. They just don't like you. I don't know if I'm seeing tiny grass carp or if there's something different. Let's scoot it over here so it's stuck on this side of the rock. There's another kerper. I don't know what it is with them. There's probably better baits I could use. Because I don't have early access? That's a skill issue, honestly. I'm not making excuses. Hey, Led, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it, man. Things are getting heated. Inevitably, somebody's going to yell, Mom, Dad, stop fighting. Just you wait. I will. Even if I have to come back the next day, and the next day, and the next day. Phone call from Mr. Plankton, and the next day. It took me a long time to remember how the phone call line went. Hey! Don't why do they hate me so bad? He literally swam right past this. You know what? We're not leaving until we catch a grass carp. I don't care. It's gonna happen. Why can't I put... What if I do this? And then... Size 7 will work. You, right there. You are the target. I'm ready. What happened to little Jimmy? Little Jimmy will be missed. Oh no. Got like 6 gold since my diamond. Like, I guess that's what's perplexing to me. Like, there we are. I never had any luck with, like, catching multiple decent ones. I could catch one decent one, and then if I continued fishing, just nothing else would bite. Oh, whoa, I didn't know Kerper would hit that. Well, that's a decent one. The entire time, new PB, we could have been fishing for both. I still want a grass carp, though. Oh, God. Anything good tonight? Had a diamond tigerfish like 3 hours ago. 7 golds? Dude, what? I gotta figure something out. I gotta go back there. You caught more gold. Actually, I think after 3 you had more gold char than me, but you've caught more gold char in the last, like, 30 minutes than I have ever. He will be missed. 3-hour grass carp stream coming? No, that's one. It's actually a nice fish. It's gotta be way bigger than the other one I caught. Not too bad. Ugh. Calling moose while I'm here. They get way bigger than I thought. That's only a silver? I don't know why, I just like these better than the common carp and the mirror carp. Maybe just the fact that, like, model-wise, that actually looks like a 16-pound fish. The other two I just mentioned, I feel like their models are too compressed, so it's not as obviously just a huge male. I do think, probably on that note, we will wrap it up, though. Potentially first diamond tigerfish ever. That was pretty darn cool. What did we catch? Caught a bunch of eels, caught some catfish. Probably we're going to mess around with... Assuming the stream happens tomorrow. I'll say that again for anybody that missed it. The hope is around 7-ish tomorrow evening, I'll fire up a stream till I gotta go to the airport to pick up Kyla. I don't want to 100% promise that stream happens, because there could be who knows what that'll get in the way, but that's at least the current plan. And I think if we get to do that, we'll probably mess with maybe a little bit of bottom fishing, like in this lake, try to catch some grass carp, kerpers, that kind of thing. And, yeah, I suppose it's bedtime. So, as always, thank you guys for watching it. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for all the support. And I will see you potentially in tomorrow's video and tomorrow's stream. Bye!